shit that don't exist, don't get infused. Fuck a karma. I grew up at no papa. Every day to day, getting money, playing commas. Wish I had the commas. Wish I had some commas. Wish I had some commas so I can give it to my mama. I grew up at no papa. Fuck a karma. Run favors at the end of the day and keep money hello. It got the shine. It's always time. Niggas know we getting money off this rhyme they singing. When jails go run up out of rhymes. Shit, I don't know, cause I rolled up some shit that don't exist. If you fuck a karma. I grew up at no papa. Every day to day, getting money, playing commas.
Between these two guys, but Terrell Miller clearly getting the better of these exchanges the last couple of rounds.
And it's fine being a tired fighter, but as long as you know how to fight fatigue. Miller is calm, comfortable, he's doing the right shots, he's not overloaded, he's alternating the speed and power. That's how you continue.
Flat-footed, big, funky foot ass nigga.
It's a skill, knowing how to fight hurt.
He ain't got the hairpiece on, but he got that dye.
Fighting on the inside, so we talked about this before. That alone could be somewhat of an energy preservation.
I think I might have got that Floyd Mayweather implant.
Absolutely, that is a technique and that is a skill.
Get that light bulb for me. Big baby out here beating this man up.
You see that Miller practice all this in the tough gyms of Philly. Miller is just
it's over for this nigga, man. Uh-oh. Fight back, nigga.
Miller giving his own commentary track on this fight.
What are you talking to? He don't respect his power.
And dragging him into a dogfight.
Stop. Throw.
Don't do that. Hey, he don't respect his power. Big baby out there bitch just throwing and winging that shit flat foot, nigga. Hit that like button for me, man. Big baby said, fuck the hairpiece, man. Y'all done found me out, but I'm still gonna color it up. I got that bitch colored up and poked in, boy. Fake ass hairline, man. You know that shit really convertible, Bert. Yeah, he just talking that shit, that's all. Beating his ass, talking shit. He on the street nigga shit right now. He say fuck being professional. Nigga on the ropes, he better get off the ropes. Beto, you better get off them ropes, boy. Big baby gonna tee off on you. He gonna keep on swinging them big ass gloves, nigga. Big baby that's exactly what he is, a big ass dude, bro. Ever since he was a youth. We call him Big Jit down here in Florida. You know, some people call him Big Baby. We call him Big Jits down here. You be young and big at the same time, bigger than everybody in your class. We call him Big Jit. Heavy-handed ass niggas ever since they was kids. You know what I'm talking about? My boy ASAP said I'm going crazy with the AI. I love it. They should have never taught me how to use that shit, ASAP. Or was that 702? One of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas talking about, I think it was 702. Talking about I'm going crazy with the AI. No, I ain't. I ain't went crazy enough. Because if all else fails, nigga, that's what it's going to end up being anyway in the future. They got the nigga Timberland, hold on. Dubois, don't blink. Dubois gonna do his thing, man, and I want him to challenge Iatoma. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, man. You know, I really want to see that fight, but look at Big Baby. He just winging that shit, hitting the nigga all in his neck. He just putting his head down, swinging. That's all he doing, bro. He ain't doing nothing special to this nigga, man. He ain't doing nothing special to this dude. This nigga's a big ass punching bag, nigga, with his high guard up. And that's exactly what he's doing, getting punched on. How you gonna win a fight like that? You like this. Let me put my motherfucking camera on this shit. You like this as soon as the bell rings. To a heavyweight now. You like this as soon as the bell rings. Boom, boom, you getting hit. Boom, boom, boom. All that shit, man, exposed. Of course, Big Baby flat-footed than a motherfucker. All he doing is Bozy telling him to go side to side though when he do it. Boom, boom, boom. But he ain't got to. He just because your boy like this. You know what I'm saying? Leaning on him. You leaning on that motherfucker while he putting that big ass baby on you. Got that fake ass hair, man. You need to come on home, man, to the bald head club, man. We ain't trying to get no implants or nothing like that, though. He got the little spray paint on the top of that shit, nigga. That nigga got the spray paint. He got the gloss. He went up to the paint shop and got the gloss on that bitch, nigga. Yeah, put it light, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't look too beige ain't that. Yeah, he beating the shit out of Pedo. Beating the shit out of Pedo. Pedo just balling up, doing what he usually do. But he gonna get knocked out soon. You keep letting them big ass meat claws get in there hitting you. When he digging to the body too, he's steady clipping your ass. I don't even think Big Baby really swinging hard. He just, you know what I'm saying, going with the flow. What a minute, 7 round, he coasting. He coasting. What's up, Blue? I had to come watch this fight, G. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the zone, man. You know, gotta get these apps. You understand me? I don't know why people be hating on things that try to pop out the blue and get started. Like, what if you start a business? Like, don't you want your business to flourish? You know, so when you see other people starting businesses, you hate, you know, not wanting their business to flourish. You know, when you're in the business of boxing and you giving guys employment and opportunities and you giving the fight fans other opportunities to see more and more fights, I don't think you should complain. We done had some of the most crookedest mother lovers in the whole history of the mankind put fight together. We done had some of the most corrupt people in the whole history of mankind to put fights together. Way before Don King, Al Heyman, and Bob Arum, and Turkey Al-Sheikh, we've had some of the most evilest, wickedest people in the whole wide world that done put some fights together for us to watch. And we enjoyed them. Whether it was the devil or an angel that put the fight together, brother. At the end of the day, man, you know, we want to see these boys fight. You know, Big Baby in that fighting, man, whether he had a hairpiece or not, and getting us some motherfucking action, you know what I'm saying? What else can you ask for? These guys are born to do this, man. You can't duck your legacy. You might be trained to be a track and field star your whole life by your parents and injure your knee and become a doctor to save lives. You know, while you're in college, you know, injure your knee on track and field day, you know, could have been going to the Olympics. You can have all the plans you want for life, man, but it's not really your plans, is it? It's God's plan, man. So follow the path, stay righteous. I'm trying to tell you. I know that everything is gonna be all right. He's coming back like he said he would. Jesus. Yeah, Big Baby got him pinned on the ropes again. Easy money if you was betting. You gotta bet a lot of money on certain fighters just to win shit. You know, it's already said and already done. You already know. I want Blue Hustle Man to get in contact with Boxing Hacker and tell him that I want to make a small wager on the Xander Zayas fight, and I will personally send the money to whomever I'm not blocked by, probably Frequency or you. He likes Xander. I like to pick Boots. I listened to you tonight. You was talking about, you sent the super chat as a matter of fact, and I told you, Boxing Hacker, that you won't bet one red hot penny on that fight. Not even in secret. You won't bet on bravado or nothing. You know why? Because you're just talking to be heard. I'll appreciate that. While we talking, there's no sense in telling y'all what's happening in the fight. This big baby just leaning on the fella, doing what he does best, just pounding away, blah, blah, blah. These guys are very flat-footed and lethargic, and I think Iatoma will have his day with either one. What you think? I heard somebody say that Jerron Boots Ennis walks and crosses his feet when he fights every fight. Okay, so let's understand the distance. Let's understand IQ. Let's understand the education. Let's understand the body movements. Let's understand how you know what punch is going to come at what angle. Let's understand that Boots knows that he's crossing his feet when he walks towards his opponents. It's a stalk. No respect though. When you do those type of things like showboating, crossing your feet, doing the Ali shuffle, that's a cross your feet move. When you do those things, man, usually when you do those things, you're in control. You don't do those things when you're not in control of the situation. But I've always seen Boots in control whenever he crossed his feet. You know how you walked across the street and your feet cross, the regular way a human walks. I guess that's what he's saying when he stalks his prey. Okay. Big baby landing them big shots, but your buddy, Petto, he's swinging back, man. He just can't fuck with Big Baby, man. This is a mismatch. Unless Big Baby get clipped, now, heavyweights. Hey, man, he's heavyweight. They in the pocket. Okay, back up then. Back on up. Yeah, man, Big Baby lining them up in the corner now with the extended jab, keeping it out there. He getting clipped though in between time, meantime. Yeah, this is a knockdown dragon fight. This is one of these fights that, you gotta just take it for what it is and expect a knockout soon, I guess. These guys are just exchanging punches, right? To the young lady that was on Frequency Flyer, a round of applause to you. Round of applause to the young lady that was on Frequency Flyer. I can tell she from up there that way. I can tell she got that fire. And I ain't talking about no pistol. I'm pretty sure she got that, but I'm talking about that good cat. Because them little wretched, loudmouth bitches like that, man, them hoes be freaks. You hear me? I'm just trying to keep it real, man. Toxic. Them toxic bitches, man. She might be a stud. She probably one of them little pretty studs, I bet you. Yeah, she said she'll hit a nigga for 15,000 with a scrap on. She was playing, but she was for real. She probably one of them sexy little bitches too. Y'all niggas was going back and forth with a female, man. That's crazy. Y'all ain't even fucking her. See, I go back and forth with my baby mama, man, because I'm fucking her, you know. But y'all going back and forth with a female on YouTube. That's why you notice I don't be going to the female YouTube channels, man, because ain't no sense in arguing with no woman now. You cannot win. Even when they are wrong, they are right. Right? They're throwing clubbing shots. These shots are getting slower and slower and slower each round. He gonna clip him because them uppercuts landing on him. Them uppercuts landing so clean on him. He just not putting nothing in it. Big Baby ain't putting nothing in them shots at all. He just winging them. You feel me? Okay, now he got to whip his ass at the end of the round. Slid up out of there. That nigga tired than a mother lover. He held on to them ropes like Jesus. What a school. This nigga trying to get demolished next round, man. He's standing up. Okay, tell him take an angle to the right, man. The Big Baby winging them bitches and catching them with the uppercuts. You need to move. He too tired. I be like the football players, like, you know, I played football, so when I be hearing niggas say, man, why he ain't run left? Why he ain't do this? Man, it was a gap right there. Oh, look at Oshaki. They had to fight. And you know what I'm saying? So they be like, why you ain't run left? Why you ain't run right? Why you ain't hit the A gap? Why you ain't hit the C gap? Man, he should have jumped over the pile. And I be laughing at him, right? Because like I play defense, so I can't really tell you about how fast the game moves on the offensive side of the line. Because I'm always the nigga trying to slide through that gap, right? And catch and knock a ball out the air too. So I'm trying to catch you come across that middle and try to hurt you, like with real demon-like intentions, right? So I be laughing at them niggas every time. Man, he should have did this. He should have. Man, nigga, do you know how fast shit is moving in real time when you actually playing the game and not watching it? It's total difference, bro. I'm telling you. The shit that you imagining a nigga supposed to be doing is split second. No, you can't. Gaps closed. Same as boxing. Oh man, he should have hit him with the uppercut, and then he should have backed up, and then he should have did that and came with a 1-2 Ali shuffle pivot. Bloop, he would have knocked him out. I'm telling you, I know. No, you don't, because you don't know about the fatigue level they're going through right now. Some people never had fights to the point where they had to throw arm punches. You know, I understand why a lot of people say, man, you ain't never fought, you ain't never boxed. So how can you talk? Well, you know, you got people that had combat sports, you know, that didn't actually box, but actually was training in it. So they actually had real fights with it. It was a to the death type fight, you know, fight for your life type fights, man, where you got to expend all your energy, and you'll experience the fights that these guys are having right now. Like when you're tired and fatigued, your cardiovascular is at the empty sign on your car. You know, you got to wing it with your shoulders. You got to go off your heart and your instincts and your IQ, anticipation, and that's bite down, man. And these guys are real fatigued right now. You can tell. Big Baby looks like, you know what I'm saying, he got it together, but you can tell, like, at the end of this round, watching. Because if he was in real good condition, by him pity patting, those shots would have more steam on them. These shots are landing, and they just pity pat slaps, you know, and they coming from the shoulders. He need to put his legs and twist that shit and throw that shit with his gut. You know, throw them shots with your gut. That's why Terrence Crawford's so raw. Terrence Crawford has one of the strongest cores I've seen in a long time. Like when you can show me a video out the blue of him just walking out from the streets with his street clothes on, no weight belt, and just deadlift some shit easily. Yeah, that shows like people underestimate that deadlift power. And you know, we see him with his wrestling abilities and know that he has a wrestling background. To have a wrestling background because I have wrestled. You have to have a very strong core if you want to be successful. Me, myself, and I experienced a car wreck a long time ago, and I fucked my back up, right? My lower back. And I had to rehabilitate myself, but I rehabilitate myself by core exercises. So what I did was made my own, designed my own workouts, an 8 to 12 week program of all core workouts from my brain, from my body, of what my body needed. And I studied physiology for at least a decade. And I know the body. I know the 5 components of fitness. And like I tell you, man, you can say, oh, he should have did this and oh, he should have did that, but you know, no. The one component of fitness that you should pay attention to in all the fights are the cardiovascular fitness. What comes with that? Fatigue. You know, back in the days, man, you know, I know the youngsters don't like to talk about back in the days, but niggas used to fight to the death. And then it went to what, 15 rounds, and then it went to about 12. Then I think Bam Bam Messini had a depth in the ring, what, 82, 81. I think they changed it to 12 rounds, right? Championship fights. But, you know, these guys need to start training like 15 round fighters, like Shakur. Shout out to the stud that said she had the strap on and hit all them niggas over there, man. But you was talking reckless about Shakur Stevenson. You know, I was at work, man. I took off early, man, to come watch this fight, man. I really wasn't nothing over there. I wasn't really too busy, man, so I can afford to. But somebody just liked my post. Okay, yeah, hit that like button, share these videos. My boy said I was going crazy with the AI. I ain't went crazy. I'm finna go loco with that shit, nigga. They done showed me some shit, and it's fun to me. You know, like putting my stories down, man. People putting their stories down. You know, my stories are a little more intriguing if you ask me. You know, I tell it how I see it. They tell it how they think it, how they want it to be, how they wish it would be. They wish that, you know, Shakur Stevenson was actually scared of Tank Davis. But that's not the case, and everybody knows it, even him. That's why they said, oh, let's jump Tank. Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, and Terrence Crawford, and Shakur Stevenson gets beat up at the end when they jump Tank in the ring with gloves on. A masterpiece. A masterpiece. You hear me? Something that made me giggle. Okay. Hey, come on, Bozy. This is not Boots. This nigga cannot do what Boots do. Like, I love Bozy, right? But you got yourself a Ferrari. You birth yourself a foreign. You spit out a foreign, and everybody else is just a Honda. They're good cars. They're Toyota Camrys. They're great cars, but they can't do what the Ferrari do. Let's go. Last round. See what Big Baby talking about. You gonna get him out of there? Still right up on the inside, right back with that high guard. That nigga wanna get knocked out. A whole bunch of pity pat. I guess they killing time. Come on, Big Baby, give me a knockout or something. I hope you niggas didn't bet on a knockout tonight. Big Baby had his toupee knocked off last fight. He was hoping that nigga lost. When that nigga hair started flapping back, I wanted that nigga to lose that fight. That would have been so funny. If he'd have lost that motherfucker hat, nigga done peeled your wig back, nigga. And you lost. That would have been funny. You'd have gave that man some celebrity. The nigga should have been motherfucking promoting that shit. If I was him, I would have been making videos recreating that shit. Telling people I should have won. Yeah, man, I won. Look how I split that nigga wig. I peeled the nigga wig back. I peeled his cap back. This nigga all cap. This nigga here, man. Tyson Fury beat the shit out of Big Baby. Usyk could definitely beat the shit out of Big Baby. Dubois, I got Dubois popping Big Baby, nigga. Fuck that. Nigga, Iatoma might pop Big Baby. But Iatoma be having that fucking hand down too low. He act like he Teofimo Lopez or somebody. Look at Big Baby, ain't got no steam on none of that shit. All that shit really just shoulder punches, nigga. These niggas is fatigued. Fight back, Pedro. He just standing there, man, just going blow for blow like a rock'em sock'em robot show. Yeah, Big Baby, you still got that shit spray painted at the top, nigga. You think a nigga don't know, man? You got your little paint going. You got your little gloss up there. Shit, these niggas, man, they gonna have brain damage after this fight. That's all these niggas doing is just trading punches, man. This nigga got his back on the ropes, ain't even trying to get out of there. He just so tired, man. Pushing his head all in the man's neck. Get out of here with this shit. Big Baby, you gonna get beat up. You surviving long enough to get you a big old payday. Put some motherfucking some goddamn oomph in them punches, nigga. And they wanna hug each other. Get your dog ass off the motherfucking he leaning on the nigga. He tired. That's why he hugging him. He needed something to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me. That nigga was leaning on that nigga, boy. I'm talking, he was tired to the bitch. Every round he was leaning on the ropes though when they called when they shit. When he went back to his corner. Yeah, Big Baby, you'll get punished by somebody now, man. You done fell off. Big Baby fell off, y'all. It's over with. Especially after the wig got peeled back. Nigga, when you got your wig peeled back, it was over with for sure, though. You know, I don't give a fuck because you got bows in your corner, nigga. It's over with. I keep telling y'all, nigga, Boots is different. And you got yourself a Michael Jordan there. Yeah, nigga, you Phil Jackson, homie. You Pat Riley, nigga. Nigga, man, sit back and enjoy this shit, man. Watch what happened, man. Xander Zayas, tell that boy boxing hacker, man, I want to love his money, man. You understand me? I want to make a couple bets or two. You know, you said he got a possibility of winning, man. You know, make something light on it. You know, make it light on yourself, you know, fella. I definitely would love to take a bet for some fellas that think Sam Desire has got an opportunity to beat Jerron Boots Henry. You know, my money good, man, and I'll send it to your favorite YouTuber. I've done it before. I'll do it again, and I meant what I said, and I said it again, man. I ain't playing with you niggas, man. Like this YouTube shit is fun, man, because you get to socialize. You know, I remember Big Baby was on dope. Yeah, he was a drug cheat, man. This nigga looked like a cartoon character. Yeah, he beat the boy up, but he ain't knock him out. Yeah, Big Baby, it's over with. I want to see you fight the other little baby. Baby, the first baby too, because he went out on the shield. I give him that. I think he wanted. I think he need to get his revenge because you done watered down a little bit. I think he can get you. Yeah, you watered down. I think he slipped and you called him slipping, man. You clipped his ass, cause you know you trade with Big Baby, man. He gonna catch you now. Yeah, nigga. Anybody with some great stamina, some great cardiovascular, you know, a nice jab, man, a little pop, man, this punch, fuck you up, Joe. Like, look at Tyson Fury, beat the shit out of Big Baby, if you ask me. Too much footwork. You wanna put your head down and bull rush and put a bitch in the corner and dig in now. And then when you get tired, your punch is coming from your shoulders. Yeah, your punch is coming from your shoulders, and it really ain't doing nothing to nobody. You know, you got to really catch somebody clean, man. You know what I'm saying, to get these guys out of there. But you guys are heavyweight, so your punches are different. That's why you don't really put the niggas on the pound for pound list, nigga. Let me see what he talking about.
Clearly the kind of performance you were looking for.
Yeah, man, I knew Pereira was going to be tough, and I had a feeling he was going to move a lot more than that, to tell you the truth. So I wasn't really looking for a knockout. I just wanted to see what my conditioning was and get back throwing a lot of punches. And my team, we just say, though, if the knockout comes, it's going to come. And I felt really comfortable, and I really wanted the rounds. A couple times I know I've had him hurt, but I'm like, you know what? Work, baby, just work. Don't look for it too much. And he come with some couple shots. I'm like, holy shit, you know what I mean? But it was good though, you know, getting the rust off. I'm trying to fight again maybe June on Boots and his undercard in New York. Pereira, where's your brother at, man? Tell him he get his ass whooped next. Where he at? So if anything, I'll fight him on the Boots undercard. If anybody's unavailable, we know Usyk is fighting Rico. Tyson might be interested, but you know, we want to fight in neutral ground. He can't come to America. You know, UK guys don't really like me too much. So maybe if Saudi and Rio want to put that money up, I'd love to fight Tyson. You know, Deontay, he pussy whoop, man. So, you know, he said a long time ago that he don't want to fight Big Baby because I hurt his feelings. If you shut your pie ass up and come fight me, boy. But we're going to see, man. We're going to see.
You covered a lot of ground there, but you came into this fight at 305 pounds. That's the lowest you were since Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
You got to go back to Duapa before that, when you were around that weight. Right. You made a commitment to your conditioning going into this fight. How much of a difference do you think that made?
100%. I mean, the weight kind of fell off really easy, and we just wanted to work on conditioning because we know we had a really short camp. And, you know, I got to take my hat off to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. You know, big shout out to my manager, Everett Manili. I mean, every day just checking on me mentally, man. And I got to give a big shout out to another heavyweight. I know me and him had some stuff in the past. Shout out to my boy, Jared Anderson, man. He's like my little brother, man. I want him to keep his head on. And I know that boxing is a really dirty game. And some people act it for you and they're not. So I remember when I was in a deep, low spot in my life, you know, I had family around me and good friends. So Jared, my heart goes out to my brother, and I want you to come back stronger than ever. Because he's the only American heavyweight I see right now that's right there. You know, so I got a few good years left in this game, but I want Jared to become heavyweight champion of the world. So I'm on number love, man. Once we sign a contract, I'm going to fuck you up. But outside of that, man, I'm all love, baby. I'm all love, man.
You have thrown out some names. You even threw out a date for your next fight. But realistically, what do you think should be next for Jarrell Miller?
Oh, man, stay busy. You know what I mean? I think stay busy. You know, Eddie and Matchroom and DAZN, they have a lot of great cards, man, coming up. And I just want to take a week or two off, kind of, you know, to give my body a little break, you know, and just get back in the gym, man. Like I said, I love being in Philly with Boots and Bozy and them guys and Aaron and everybody over there, man. This is good camaraderie. And every time I drop 5 pounds at the end of the week, I get a Philly cheesesteak. Can't beat that. So, you know, that's the main thing, baby. I just want to have fun. I want to do my job. You know what I mean? I'm 36 years old, and I just want to be able to have fun and do my job, man.
Congratulations, Jarrell. I know you get some celebrating to do tonight.
Yeah. Where my girl at?
Uh-oh.
Get her.
Ah.
All right. Hold on. Congratulations, Eddie. Let me get you here on this quickly.
He embarrassed his
You've promoted
girl.
this man in the past. Now here he is fighting his way back to the top of the division. What did you think of that performance?
Listen, as I said going into the fight, he's a big problem. When he's fit and he got, over 1,000 punches in a heavyweight fight. Shout out to Lenny Apero. He showed a lot of heart in there tonight, and I think he'll be back as well as a brilliant heavyweight fight. For me, when I look at the fights in the division, as a promoter, you want to fight with great build-up. You want to fight with jeopardy. For me, the American fight is Deontay Wilder against Jarrell Miller. Run it in New York. That's a serious fight.
Yeah.
You know, Deontay's come back with a good win against Chisora. I think that's a big fight for American boxing. This guy's going to be a big problem to beat. Coming in fit and strong. I mean, look, he's 305. He lost 10 pounds since the last fight. We talk about it. 12 pounds. Like this was some incredible achievement. I mean, he just went to the toilet a couple of times, but you know that don't really matter. But the reality is, there's still work to be done.
Yes, sir.
And if he gets fitter, drops that weight a little bit more, he's going to be a real problem. Deontay Wilder in New York, for me, that's the fight for the American heavyweight scene.
This guy wants to be back in New York on that show. That June 27th, Boots Ennis. I mean, look, everybody wants a piece of that action.
Of course he does. That's one of the biggest cards of the year. He's also on a lot of money now. So he'll probably be headlining. You know, look, you know, whether it's Saudi Arabia, whether it's New York, whether it's over in the UK, I know a lot of people are going to call his name. But, you know, trust me, they need to do it wisely because he's a problem. Over 12 rounds with that kind of work rate, getting better and better with Bozy and the team, getting fitter and stronger. He is not an easy man to beat in the division. And that's why I just think stylistically, the matchup with Deontay Wilder is the one to make.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing that. Congratulations, Jarrell. Looking forward to seeing you back real soon.
Yo, big shout out to the Zone. Remember, a few years ago, they said nobody's going to watch boxing on the app. Now look at it. We're on the shit. We're watching the Zone. So tune in. The Zone, the home of boxing, baby.
Get your motherfucking dog ass.
A lot to
up
unpack
out of
there. A lot of names called out. Jarrell Miller had his 20.
Yeah, man, big baby, you are surviving just long enough to get that payday, like I said, man. But who you think will beat in winning that fight though, Deontay or Big Baby? Cause boy, look here, Deontay gonna have to stay away from that motherfucker, boy, cause he catch you, boy, he gonna clip your dog ass. You know, you done slow down a tad bit too. But you know, shit, the same thing goes for him too. Deontay come right down the pipe on your ass. You there for the taking. You there to be hit. You always there to be hit. Bozy was telling you to go side to side like the electric slide, and you stay right there in the middle, boy. Throwing and winging them punches. Just putting your head down. You couldn't even see the nigga. You just seen the nigga feet. Just winging them. Like a Mr. T in Rocky movie, nigga. No, I don't know. I'm gonna be rooting for the bronze bomber. I don't know about you. I gotta root for the mother lover with the less skills. You know, they've been saying this man got limited skills for so many years, man. So many limited skill years of boxing talk about Deontay Wilder. I wish I was Deontay Wilder for a few. Man, this mother lover done got rich off of them limited skills, man. I'm talking about beating the shit out these bum ass niggas, nigga. But winning there in a trilogy with Tyson Fury, gotta respect that first fight. Yeah, that motherfucker was out of there. He was out of there. He knocked him out. His eyes rolled back in his head. But, you know, shout out to Jack Reese. That's one of my favorite referees of all time, man. But second fight, you know, was the glove gate. Had that shit flippity flopping everywhere. He seen the motherfucker fist in the first fight for real, for real. He ain't even peeped that shit. The motherfucker took the padding out the glove. But, you know, these mother lovers don't know that Deontay dropped this motherfucker in each fight. So I shot him out with them limited skills, man, because Tyson Fury trained with God bless the dead Emmanuel Stewart. You know what I'm saying? Still got the sugar man in his corner to this day, his nephew. You know, Detroit boxing. You know, so that's what you really watching a black man when you see. Like, I knew he was going to lose. I say he lost weight for that second that Usyk fight, right? Not the second one. The Usyk fight, right? The first one, remember he lost the weight. I told y'all before the fight, I say, watch what he gonna do. He gonna go in that ring on Usyk and imitate Muhammad Ali. Tell me he ain't going there with his hands behind his back, hands on the rope, sticking his tongue out, hands in the air, licking his tongue out at the crowd, doing all that Ali shuffle shit for like 6 rounds straight. I swear, and then in the 8th round, that's when Usyk prayed and had that crucifix stuffed in his mouth. And he came out that bitch and why. So, man, y'all was like, he should have stopped the fight. Well, that referee probably would have got lynched that night. Oh, you better not. They probably had a good conversation with him before the fight. You let him die in there. I don't give a fuck. This was a championship, wasn't it undisputed? Yeah, you better not stop this shit, man. You know, the lovers gotta die in there tonight, man. A doghouse rule fight. You know. 2 white champions fighting for undisputed. It's supposed to go down like a classic. You ain't stopping that fight. You gonna let him die. You gonna let him fall on his shield. That's what you gonna do. Close your eyes. You gonna start counting, and a motherfucker gonna give you a secret password, and you gonna stop counting, and you gonna give a nigga and spare a nigga. You gonna do all these things when you judges. You gonna have the scorecard looking crazy as hell. Niggas gonna always be looking at you. You know they gonna be looking at you crazy, but you still gonna score your scorecard like that. Niggas gonna be like, oh man, he got it red for Canelo, man. How the hell the scorecard was like that? Oh man, they got it red for Tank. How the fuck was it a draw? Oh man, they got, you know what I'm talking about? And you know what they gonna say. All you judges out there with these fucked up scorecards. So man, do what you do. We already know these Devin Haney fans gonna say that Ryan Garcia fight didn't happen because that's what they trained to say. And her other minions say that, so they feel like it's a cool thing to say. You know why a lot of kids start smoking cigarettes? Because they think it's cool. They see their friends doing it, and their friends probably got it from their mama, or their friends probably got it from their dad. Probably seeing them do it. So you want to do it. You smoking cigarettes. Now you got these women out here that think they so sexy. And, you know, they are. Until they pull out a pack of cigarettes and pack that bitch. You know how niggas get a pack of cigarettes and they get that bitch and pack the tobacco down up in that bitch. I'm like, damn, you fucked up my vision of you, baby. Now I know when you wake up in the morning, your breath gonna be funky than a mother lover. Shit mouth ass bitch. Yeah, bitch, you got the yuck mouth early every morning, bitch. And you need to hurry up and get your, and them type of bitches love to talk shit to you early in the morning, don't even brush their motherfucking teeth. Like, bitch, you can at least go wash your mouth out before you start hating. Talking about a bitch I done fuck. You know what I'm talking about? Always worried about a nigga dick and shit, man. That's what these niggas doing. That's why they be wanting you to turn your camera on. So they can do the balloon pop challenge on you. Hey, these niggas, they want to rate not a frequency. I see. That energy attracts to you, bro. You invited that LGBT, LDBC energy over there, and now you scared to let people on your show because you think they're gonna get butt naked and do a striptease for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga that came up there today on your show had the Predator, Super Predator name. You were scared to let him on there. I was in my mind thinking like, yeah, as soon as they let him on there, he gonna start talking good for Devin Haney. And there you go, boom. Yeah. Go on, put his picture up there. Yeah. Get comfortable with him. And boom, y'all got comfortable with him too. And he was talking on your show. La. Yeah, Devin Haney. Yeah, Devin. I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's just a matter of time. He probably building up so he can turn on his camera and bing, got you niggas. Oh, yo, what you doing, yo? Da-da-da-da-da. Pause. Yo, y'all retract that shit, nigga. The hell you say? If you don't, yeah, shit. That girl was on that show roasting y'all dog ass, man. Y'all really want that girl, man. I want her, but not for what she provides. I was watching the internet the other day on Twitter, and they was like, it's an epidemic of studs out here wanting dick now. I'm like, damn, that's true. I ain't gonna lie, I got a couple of like I ain't even know she was trying to come on to me, but you know I'm a dumbass nigga, so I was making music with the little chick, you know what I'm saying? And she just always used to want to hang out with me. You know I'm an old school fool, but I'm cooler than a mother lover, nigga. Fuck what y'all talking about, nigga. And gun hoes still like me, nigga. I'm just never gonna, you know what I'm saying, not like women. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be attracted to the opposite sex, man. And so I know how to treat them. I know how to make them laugh at any age. You know what I'm saying, man? I take care of myself. So anyway, man, yeah. So these girls, man, you got to be careful with them because they put the gaslight special on you too now. They make you think you all that and all this, man. Like the girl on the show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knew she was gutter. And when she started talking about she'll meet you at the train station, y'all got scared for real. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was incriminating herself on the internet, man. Y'all niggas really got scared because y'all ain't had no business going back and forth with no woman anyway. I say all that to say, man, you know, be careful out here because niggas get raised by women like that. Yeah, all type of women, man, out here, man. So I adapt and I know how to talk to each woman. I talk to a woman like a woman, a bitch like a bitch, and a hoe like a hoe. But if you can't distinguish, like freaking, you kept calling that girl queen. I want to hear what the queen got to say. Nigga, that's one of the fellas. And like I told y'all when I was on the other YouTube channels, nigga, and I was defending myself, now all of a sudden shit ain't sweet. Now you got a female out there disrespecting you pussy niggas, and now all of a sudden, yeah. As soon as I get on the show, what they say? Oh man, let's get them off. Let's get them off. Let's both get 3 votes to get Rude off. You pussy niggas didn't kick her off. You was trying to get her back on the show. Cause you some pussy niggas. And nigga, you some pain freak ass niggas. You that nigga on Friday after next when he came to the room, it's like, there, they fired me. And he came to the door with the ball in his mouth and squirted the oil on the nigga and whipped him. Yeah, you like that S&M shit. You niggas want to get plugged by that girl when she said that shit, nigga. You niggas is freaky deaky because you always talking that pause no dick shit, nigga. And she came over that bitch and exposed you niggas, man. I'm telling you, nigga, she read you niggas, dog. I'm telling you, she should have did that shit on Champ's side. Oop, my bad, Champ's side. I keep disrespecting that nigga, man. I don't know why I be doing that. I don't be wanting to do that there. Yeah, but let me put this shit on. You know me, I like to do my thing from Frisco to Maine. Motherfucking shit. Get on this YouTube shit, man, and talk a little shit. Fuck that, I don't want to see Boots right now. I did some new shit. Nigga talking about I'm going overboard with the AI, nigga. I gotta promote my shit, nigga. Huh? Let's go. Let me rewind this shit, nigga, so y'all can hear my robot wife shit, nigga. I just talked to the girl today, man. I'm like, yo, I got this AI video I just made. I want you to check it out, see if you like it. You know what I'm saying? It's her, but you know, it's another girl. She want me to do it as well, right? I'm like, man, I need to start a production company and just get a whole bunch of women that want to be in my movie, man, and get some paperwork, man. so I can have these girls on the payroll, man. We can do a whole bunch of different little content, you feel me, around town.
She gives me peace, and she has childbearing capabilities. She also possesses self-defense programs.
Keep her turned down or she will kill you. Be careful. We accept Cash App. That's $PARTTWICE and Zelle 770-203-5067. Stay tuned for Robot Wife Rude Exposure. So all you needed was some protection, fella. Your robot wifey would have handled that there for all the suckers out there. And they take your file. Yes, in my movie, the year 2040, they take our Second Amendment rights. You fellas don't need you a robot wife.
She gives me peace.
Yeah. So you seen that shit at the end, nigga. That nigga running for his life. It's like, who's that? Get your dog ass over here. But yeah, you know, these are little scenes from the movie. Like he was programming the robot to have different styles. He was reading the pamphlet and all of that. You see my boy, nigga ran up in there, nigga. One of them goddamn rude maniacs. Like I didn't even know he did that. Like I didn't be telling these niggas to go do that. You know, they got Tanker Maniac, they got Hanos Clan, then you got the rude boys. I don't be controlling these niggas, man. Them niggas just rude, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't like the pussy niggas. You know what I'm saying? So if you a nigga that don't like the pussy niggas, man, you's a rude boy. And then my rude boy, you know what I'm saying? I can't control what these niggas do, man. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of young niggas do whatever NBA young boy say. You feel me? He can't tell. I ain't tell them niggas to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell that nigga to run up in that motherfucker, man. Shit, Jesus. Come here. That nigga, I ain't tell him to do that there. Shit. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do that robot wife, man. So y'all stay tuned for that. Like they can't stop me. We trying to go to Netflix with this shit. You talking about some YouTube? We trying to go to Tubi. We trying to go all the way with this shit, G. Like niggas thought I was playing, thought I was play pimping and shit, G. See, I meant what I said when I said what I said. I say it again like I said it then, because ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, from San Fan to Japan. It's all about the money game with me. Hit my like, hit my subscribe. Get me up to 1 billion subscribers. I need the world to hear my voice, Craig. Now, like I said, we're going to do that robot while I call my dog the president. Matter of fact, let me see if he got that shit. Because I think I sent him a message. Let me see if this nigga got that shit, man. Yeah, we trying to go all out east with this shit, too. For sure, though. Are those Bugle Boy jeans you wearing? Hell no. You know they cold, though. Yeah, that nigga Big Baby, man, you know, you trying to survive to get you a big payday, you gonna get it. For sure. Oh, what's up, nigga? Hey, you ain't get that message I sent you?
Yeah, I ain't even
Hey, check that out for me, man, and text me back and tell me what you think about that shit. All right, bet. Yep. Yeah, man. I sent that nigga that message, man, with the little video, see if he like that shit. But yo, we gonna do that shit, man. We got to do this, man, because I already wrote like eight episodes already. So we just waiting to get the ladies and, you know what I'm saying, get the actors and get all the equipment. You understand me? And man, we gonna have some hellified scenes now. We gonna have some steamy scenes, like the type of scenes you can't do with AI, nigga. The hell you say? Yeah, you talking about, man, that's AI. No. We making movies, nigga. Rated R, not X. So don't get, you know, these girls are strippers. These girls are, you know what I'm saying, in the streets. So they with whatever, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So just respect my pimping, nigga. That's all I be trying to say. Like y'all done met somebody that really is big on word, man. Like you niggas ain't big on your word. I try to stand on that shit. And that's why I'm cool with what Shakur be doing. Because if you don't correct shit, nigga, then it's a problem. Like when you wrong and you know you wrong, nigga, you gotta be a man and say I was wrong and I was tripping. That's what I think Shakur was doing when he said, certain things about rehydration. Like you gotta be crazy if you think this nigga ain't supposed to change his mind on certain things in life. So my thing is with Shakur, like you all over the place, but that's even better. What's up, ASAP? That's even better that you all over the place, and niggas ain't gonna respect it because they want you in one division. They don't want you to dominate two divisions. They don't want you to be able to make 135. They want you to be a weight bully like they feller. They want you to be really 147 pounder. They really don't want you to be a 147 pounder at the same time. Why? Because if you was 147 pounder, you'll be right there with Devin. But you're not 147 pounder, are you? No, not yet. I remember what your coach and your trainer said that you was going to end your career at 47. So if you're going to end it, then that means we're at the end, my friend, of Shakur's career. And I seen a 20-year career in my fortune. I look in my crystal ball, I say this nigga can fight for a 20-year span, if you ask me. Floyd brags about fighting for 20 years plus, and I'm only doing the math because I think Shakur has not better offense, but way better defense than Floyd Mayweather. Sorry. Just going by the stats and stuff, just going by the eye test, just going by the fact that his frontward footwork can go forward and evade punches just like his backward footwork when he's evading punches. People don't watch for that. When Shakur approaches you and you swing at him, it's just like when he got his back against the rope against the Pater and he was swinging 1,000 punches at him that night and he couldn't be hit. Like, y'all don't pay attention. Y'all just pay attention to he's just going to run. But when he stands there in the pocket and he approaches you, he inches. He likes to inch. He likes to inch, real inch by inch. And, as you swinging, the nigga is you missing. You feel me? So that's what I'm telling you. So let me see what this nigga talking about. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, that been hard, bro.
You like that shit?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like we can do some photo shoots with the girls, man, whenever you ready, man. But it's probably gonna be like next week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever day you have some time.
Okay, now I'm gonna be free every day. I don't know, like that.
All right, that's what's up, man. Just let me know, like, if I gotta wait till you get off of work, I do that too.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Somebody be huh?
All right, for sure. But yeah, man, subscribe to that channel too, on YouTube.
Okay, I got you.
For sure. Peace.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that shit jumping up out east. So that's another spot we can go do some filming at. You know what I'm talking about? Like I love going out east, but man, it's dangerous out there, so you gotta be careful. So, them scenes out there gonna be, educated. But yeah, man, Shakur got the best defense, man. For sure, hands down, man. It's like niggas hate on great until the end of time, G. Straight up. Let me see what this crazy mother lover want. I'm live on YouTube and shit. Hello? hold on, I can't hear you. What you said?
I'm calling to tell you good night.
Oh, okay, baby. Good night.
Good night, bye.
Yeah, I thought she was calling me Trip. You know what I'm saying? Like when you dealing with women, man, you can never know. You know, especially if you toxic. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm toxic. You know, the type of toxic I am is I get that from my mama. I ain't gonna lie. I can't let nobody get away with nothing. And that's my problem. You know, I don't miss nothing. You know what I'm saying? I might think you said something slick. I might have heard you whispering, and I'm gonna make it sound like nigga, I heard what you said, and I really didn't hear you. I just read your soul. Yeah. I do that, and I need to stop it. Well, I don't need to stop it. I need to control it, right? Because everybody know that you need those type of premonitions when you're living a life of crime, because you get to distinguish on who's going to cross you, who's going to. And you got to know these type of guys, man. You know, I met some real ones in my time in the streets, but you know what's real now. You know what I thought was real when I was a jit ain't real no more, homie. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what these youngsters going through. Can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm talking about? But you can't keep living your life trying to make a nigga fuck with you though. You feel me? You can't do that. You can't even worry about a nigga fucking. As soon as you feel a different vibe and a nigga don't fuck with you, you want that energy. Cause nigga, we were not meant to be aligned in this earth together if you are against anything against me, because I try to live righteous. So if I'm trying to live righteous, that means I ain't finna cross you. I ain't finna talk crazy to you. I ain't finna do nothing bad to you, right? Until you do something to me. And that's what I have to control, because I be thinking people doing shit to me. I be thinking niggas talking crazy about me when I be hearing little slick shit. You gotta understand I was in the federal penitentiary for over a decade. So the slang and the lingo and all that disrespect shit, it wasn't happening inside the walls. Even though the youngsters came in there, they had to adapt. So when you get released out here and you know it's an internet world, you know what I'm saying? You have to adapt on the fly. And you know, you can't help that you love boxing. So you see that they got the internet, right? You like, okay, let me, you know, get on YouTube and see, do my thing, you know. I feel like I'm a mother loving star. So you get yourself on there, you do your thing, you start seeing all the opportunities that the internet possesses. Oh man, a hellified guy like me, man, you know, I'm gonna try my hand at everything. You know, so when my guy said I was going a little too crazy with the AI, no, no, no. You know, because these are the futuristic tools that they are going to use, and you have no choice but to use them. And just like Timberland said, I need a female to sing this hook. He said, why don't you use AI? Nah. He said, yeah. Say, let me hear it. And it was doo 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 doo. You're like, oh, I like that. Use that. Took away a humanoid job. Just like that. Just like that. So what are you gonna do about Zufa? You're gonna cry, cry, cry. You're gonna yada. How the Spanish people say that, llorar. You're gonna yada. You're gonna cry. Llorando. You know. Did the civil rights crime work? No. And they was in that bitch talking about some, we shall overcome. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man, they was putting water holes and sicking dogs on us, homie. You know what really changed shit, man? The world was changing, nigga. We needed money. President Reagan, Nixon, all them boys, they had a war going on, man. You know, they needed money, man. You know, we spent a lot of money, niggas. They funded a war, and you niggas don't even understand that. You can say forget slavery. You niggas always asking for reparations for slavery. What about the drug war? What about the war on the drugs? What about all the families that was destroyed because you wanted to fund the war? So what did you do? You put people in disguise to pass out large amounts of cocaine to young black ghetto youth that was eating sugar bread and butter toast and drinking sugar water and sleeping on beds with books underneath them, rats crawling all up in their house and shit. You give large amounts of cocaine to these type of fellows, and these guys back in the 80s, you know, believe it or not, were making millions of dollars monthly. A lot of families established a lot of things in the 80s, in the early 80s. A lot of people that you see successful now stem from the dope game in the early 80s because of the war, Ronald Reagan. But with all good things, bad things happen, and the drugs that they put in our community were bound to get out to theirs, because just like the beginning of time, just like even in the slave days, the worst people that really tormented us was Annie Mae. And those people like that, they got to protect them. And when they start reaching out in the ghettos trying to search for that jungle fever, you know, they got hooked on that shit too. And they went home to mommy and daddy strung out. Outrage happened, and now it's a cry for a war on drugs. All of a sudden, God bless the dead Miss Nancy Reagan, she led the charge with the Just Say No. Just say no to what? Making millions of dollars all of a sudden? Now you got tanks in the neighborhood. Not Tank Davis, tanks, actual tanks, military tactics in the 80s. You talking about a pandemic lockdown. We had the streets locked down for the war on drugs. Put niggas on the streets, busting in their house unannounced, shooting niggas, killing niggas. You know motherfuckers gonna fight back. No badge, black mask, look like a robber. Cold police tactics. Bill Clinton, Reagan gone, black community in distress, the church, the black leaders saying, y'all need to do something about these drugs and these killings going on. What y'all gonna do? We done got you in the White House, Bill Clinton. What Bill Clinton do? Don't worry about it. Don't worry, I'll do something for you. Yeah, do something, goddammit, hurry up. Too many funerals, funeral after funeral after funeral. What Bill Clinton do? Go holler at old Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying, with the help of old Hillary, and made a stone cold crack law bill. Crack ratio 100-1, targeting the black community because the niggas was getting rich off of that drug. We gonna help you, all right, Pastor. We're going to get these niggas off the streets. They sure did. I fell into that shit. You know, Obama, they was like, man, Obama, we was in prison at the time, right? Obama, he going to pass the crack law. He going to do it. And I was over there singing, yeah, he going to do it. He going to do it. He going to do it. He never did it, right? So he got elected again. I say, watch this shit. He going to do it. He going to do it. He going to turn into a nigga now. He going to turn into a nigga now. See, he had to, you know what I'm saying, play the role at first. Now he done got the second. He can't get president no more. He gonna turn into a nigga now. Nope. They put the rainbow on the White House. You know, I was like, okay. Then I started seeing a shift. In the penitentiary, nigga. Strike me dead right now on YouTube, fool. I seen the shift right when Obama got elected, nigga. And I'm telling you something, nigga. This ain't funny, nigga. I'm low on cosmetics, and I need some thermals. It's the winter time, right? So on the commissary list, nigga, they got the clothes on a certain section at the bottom. You don't really go there because you're looking for the food all the time. So I go down there to look for the thermals. I'm looking. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? He like, what you talking about? I show him the paper. I'm like, man, they got bras and panties on there. They gave us the female commissary list. What's up with that? You're like, oh no, you ain't know. I'm like, no, I ain't know shit. What you mean I ain't know? He was like, yeah, nigga, they sell them shits now. I'm like, for who? He was like, man, you know they passed the law where the punks can get the little shot. They can keep their titties in their ass now. I'm like, man, get out of here. So you mean to tell me these motherfuckers do shakedown, right? So when they come shake your room down, they taking all your shit out your locker, throwing that shit, looking for contraband and cell phones and shit, right? So you might have a picture of your girl on the wall. You know what I'm talking about? You know, she might have sent you some shit or some bikinis, or you might get some magazines or some hoes, and you post them shits under your bed. When you sleep, you can wake up and see a bitch, or in your locker, when you open your locker, you can see a picture of a bitch. They'll come in there and snatch that shit off because you ain't supposed to have pictures of, you know what I'm saying, female, because they say it promotes sexual woo-woo. I'm like, man, y'all snatching my shit, tearing my shit like that, man. I'm like, cool, but let a nigga have some bodybuilders up there, like the muscle magazines and shit. Niggas doing poses and bodybuilding and shit. You know, niggas be working out and shit, so they be having the workout routines on their lockers and shit, right? Niggas that be stone cold in the workouts, they be like that, right? And they have a whole bunch of meal plans on their shit. Them motherfuckers will leave that shit up there. These niggas ain't got nothing on but they draws doing muscle poses and shit, but they'll tell a picture of a girl down in her drawers just posing sexy, man. And then I got shipped because they had a ride up there in McKean, Pennsylvania. And they put everybody in places where if you got penitentiary points, they put you in the penitentiary. You got medium, they put you in the medium. So they shipped me to Yazoo, Mississippi. So you got to go through intake and orientation again. So I'm talking to the lady. She asked me all the usual questions. Then she asked me what I identify as. I was like, you know, I had been down for like about 7 years at that time, right? So it's a new spot, you know. I'm like, what you mean what I identify as? She like, oh, I gotta ask these questions. It's some new questions we gotta ask now. Don't trip. I'm like, shit, what you mean? She like, you identify as a man or a woman? I'm like, what you mean? I'm a man. She like, calm down. We gotta ask these questions. She kept saying that. She was like, ask these questions, right? So when I get my bedroll and the unit that I'm finna go to, bruh, I go to this unit, man. And as soon as I walk into the unit, it was this Puerto Rican dude, man. But he had long hair. In the feds, they don't make you cut your hair. He had long ass hair, man. Titties like this, fake ass, all that shit. Fake ass lips look like the motherfuckers poke out like a goddamn duck, right? This motherfucker was in that bitch with a hoarse voice talking about some living la vida loca. And I'm inside out, living la vida loca. He had his headphones in, sounding just like Fred Sanford. I swear, man, boy. In the casket now. You heard me? I like, what the fuck? Nigga, I hurry up and hit a pivot. Nigga got the fuck to my room, right? I'm like, man, what the fuck going on, boy? But I'm gonna tell you something about Yazoo, though. If you ain't trying to get your mind right, you not gonna get rehabilitated there, because that shit right there in Mississippi, nigga, they don't hire nothing but project bitches, nigga. So if you a punk, that's cause you wanna be a punk. Nigga, them hoes was setting it out there, nigga. I had Miss Ingram, I never forgive. Miss Ingram ever watching this show, you know I was supposed to punish you. Boy, look here. She was a little ugly, little troll looking ass bitch. She worked in the chow hall in the kitchen, right? Man, listen, everybody used to make fun of her and all that shit, man. She used to sweat this fucked up ass perfume. It used to be stank, right? So that's how I got her. I was like, hey, Miss Ingram, come here. Let me holler at you. She like, what? I was like, you smell that? I'm like, she smell. I'm like, oh, that shit smell like some cotton candy. She told me, I'm like, yeah, you over here smelling like some cotton candy. Man, let me go put you over here, boy. You gonna make me mad now. She's like, go on, stop. I'm like, all right, I'm stop. You so good though, Miss Ingram. She like, thank you. I'm like, all right. So after that, she let me steal everything I wanted to steal, nigga. And I'll be standing in line like this, right, while they serving the meals and shit. She'll back that ass up on me. She had a big dumb ass now. She'd back that ass up on me, act like she bumping up against me and shit. I was like, all right now. And then I catch her in the back in the freezer and shit, nigga. And I grip that big motherfucker. I'd be like, what's up, Miss Ingram? I make sure ain't nobody looking at. Bah, grip that motherfucker. She's like, go, stop. Oh, yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah. I got shipped again, right? But this time I'm at a camp. Them niggas hated me there. Cause I was in your city, nigga, making moves in your city on POF. And I told you niggas I was gonna catch a bitch off POF. And within 2 weeks, what happened? I caught a bitch on POF and she came up that bitch. I sent her a visitation slip, nigga. And she came up that bitch, visited me. And we made plans, nigga. I was at a camp so you can slide off, nigga, and jump in the car, nigga, and run off and go to wherever you gonna go, as long as you make it back, right? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the slaves back in the days, man. You know, they used to run off from plantation to plantation and get that pussy, and then they made it back before master, you know, get up, pick a little cotton, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, nigga. So the bad part about it, the girl that I found on POF was a nigga cousin that I was in there with, and we having to work on the same job. His girl, she don't come up there for him. So he see his cousin dropping off big bags of shit, nigga. I got my cousin sending her prepaid money cards with money on it, nigga. So all I gotta do is tell her to get this, get that. Then when I, you know what I'm saying, creep out there, bust up, I got a big Santa Claus bag when I come back, nigga. I got everything you can think of in that bitch, nigga. Name it, nigga. You want steroids? I get it for you, nigga. We was having DVD, man. We had, man, big chicken platters, whatever the fuck you niggas was eating on the streets, and DVD players, and I mean not DVD players, what you call them shits, iPads, all that shit, nigga. I was getting all that shit, making a lot of money, right? The nigga got jealous and slapped me up. I used to get a shovel, and I used to dig a fucking hole in the ground. Big deep ass hole in the ground, nigga. You understand me? And put the big orange igloo cooler in the ground, stuff that big igloo cooler in the ground, right? And put all my drugs and everything I want in that bitch. And I cover that shit up and make that shit look like it was just some grass, like in the middle of the field. You know how I knew where my stash was at? Because I used to do like the pirates. Nigga. What's up, hoodie? I get on the tree. Hold on, let me move this shit. I get on the tree and I stand right here and I do like my feet 5 paces here, and then I turn 5 paces here, and I turn like a zigzag, like a football route, and be in the middle of the field. And that's why I know my shit is at. Police never used to find my shit. My shit was buried like some treasure. Nigga, I used to have so much narcotics and marijuana and cigarettes and cell phones, and I don't give a fuck if it rained. I had it reinforced. You understand me? But he got me set up, and then next thing I know, he got all my shit. But it was all good. I still talk to him to this day. She in Pensacola. Shout out to Roy Jones. What's up with Jared Anderson? You say Jared Anderson got his fight called off. Man, shit. Jared Anderson, man, got to bounce back, man. But Big Baby got the clout now because, you know, ever since he got his wig peeled back, you know, he became popular. You know what I'm saying? But either way it go, you know what I'm saying? He want to fight Wilder. That'll be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them motherfuckers' gas tank look crazy, if you ask me. Yeah, both of them niggas' gas tank look stupid. And you was over there just pity patting on pedal, you know what I'm saying? For real, throwing shoulder shots at the end of the night. You know, you guys were fatigued. You say you lost some weight, but you were still big. You 305. You know, you need to be down to like 280, man. You need to be at least 280. Come on, man. This nigga is 3+ in the ring trying to, you know, think you finna get in there with somebody like, even like Dubois. I think he'll hurt you. Tyson Fury will beat you up. Usyk definitely. Man, you know, you better fight somebody like Deontay Wilder, nigga. You know, you get your baby on baby fight, that'll be cool. Yeah, I didn't even know he had a fight, really, to tell you the truth, because I went over all the fights that they had going on. And I ain't seen nothing with him on it. I probably missed it. Well, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say about him except for when he was over there crying like a bitch, talking about he don't, you know what I'm saying, like to get hit and all that shit. I'm like, man, what is you, a boxer or a goddamn actor, nigga? Is you playing a role as a boxer or something, nigga? You don't want to fuck your face up or something? What's up, nigga? But you went out on your shield with Big Baby, though. I got to respect that. Like, Big Baby was piecing you up and you was swinging back. I got to, you know, you ain't balled up like a bitch. None of that shit. But what's up with this Oshaki shit, man? This is the video my dog say I was going overboard with. Hold on. Let me get this shit off my screen, nigga. This shit crazy, though. Let me add this shit. He say I went overboard with the Oshaki AI. I like the AI, man. I'm just having fun, man. Let me learn. Let me do my thing, man. Niggas had their own fun the way they had their fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done learned, like, after they made that tank shit, talking about let's jump tank, go.
Up, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, well, first of all, you got to beat Raymond Ford, man. And
after I beat your little brother up, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, well, first of all, you got to beat Raymond Ford, man. And
after I beat your little brother up, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, well, first of all, you got to beat Raymond Ford, man. And then you got to do it convincingly. You know, you looking past Raymond Ford like you just for show dough, you know, and that's not for show dough. And, you know, like I said, you got to beat this man convincingly. You know, you just can't get a decision, man. I want to see you pop something, man, because you want to fight Shakur, man. That's a different level, fella. I mean, he is trying to fight Devin the Dream, ain't he? What about Tank?
Yeah, what about Tank? You know what I'm saying? Oshaki done came up from 130. Ray came up from 130, you know. Shakur going to 135, 140. You know, it's still makeable, but you got to beat the shit out of Raymond Ford, man. I don't even think you can get a close fight with the fella. And you over here overlooking Raymond Ford like this nigga is not no slouch. for you to be looking past Raymond Ford, nigga. He sounding like he just talking. He's sounding like he just talking ASAP. That's what it's sounding like, dog. Cause nigga, you too focused on Shakur Stevenson for some reason. Cause you see this nigga on the sky, you know this nigga can't be beat. You know this nigga gonna finish his career undefeated. Nigga, you done lost to Migos before. That killed everything. ASAP, this nigga done lost to a few Migos before, nigga. That killed everything for me, nigga. Do you hear me? I done seen Shakur Stevenson fought every kind of mother loving C, nigga, with all winning records. Payday, we know that. So you better know it. Man, Shakur Stevenson will beat the shit out of this nigga. You know why? Because sparring, you know, niggas going there working on shit, right? You don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing in there with O'Shaquie. He might have got off on Shakur. But shit, Boots got off on that nigga too, beat his ass. Crawford got off on him, beat his ass. But niggas be going in there working on shit, man. Like, you can't go in the ring with Boots actually thinking you gonna beat this nigga. You going in there working on shit, boy. You going in there with Crawford working on shit. You going there with O'Shaquie working on shit. You going in certain with Tank working on shit. You going in there with Devin working on shit. You trying to figure them out, see what they got. That's how you learn niggas, man. When a nigga throw they shot and they throw their best shot at you and you can evade that shit, sometimes you get clipped. Like Tank done got clipped a few times, right? And we don't really even accentuate that shit because that's what happened in sparring, nigga. Look at Floyd. Black Eyes from Earl. You know what I'm saying? Hitting tapes of Floyd and Pernell Whitaker will never be seen. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? All these things make niggas great. You know, ain't nobody perfect. Can't nobody just beat everybody, right? But in the ring with, you know what I'm saying, a referee and rules and a game plan, bro, you can't beat that nigga, bro. Then you coming up, you're not gonna be able to face Shakur, bro. This nigga is conditioned, year-round fighter, already, you know what I'm saying, ready for any fight, really. It don't really matter what style you got because his style is a style that masters all styles as far as defensively. And if you can master someone's style defensively, then how can you not win a fight? Whether you are happy about his offensive output or not, you cannot refute that the jab is the most important punch in a boxer's repertoire. In any repertoire, as far as combat sports, because that is your magic. That's how you make everything happen. Abracadabra. The stick. You feel me? So who has a better jab, O'Shaquie or Shakur Stevenson? Maybe you sometimes or people will be like, oh, I got O'Shaquie, but explain why. Because these jabs do not stop people at their entry points. Shakur Stevenson can stop people at their entry points. When you try to enter the center, you get stopped. That will frustrate a lot of fighters. So what they say, oh, O'Shaquie frustrated Shakur. You know what they said about Boots? They say Karen frustrated Boots. And I'm trying to figure out what's your true definition of frustration, because my definition of frustration is different. Because what Boots was doing was pursuing someone that wanted to survive. If you call that frustration, okay, I'll give you that. But I call frustration something different. I call frustration what T.O. was having and experiencing with Shakur Stevenson, to the verge like what Tank did. Like What Mike Tyson did to Holyfield, that's the perfect example of frustration. Till this day, Holyfield got to look in that mirror until he dies and see that ear. Because the things that he was doing was frustrating Mike Tyson to the fullest. That big ass bald head was headbutting Mike Tyson on the regular. Just like Ryan Garcia was frustrated against Devin Haney when he kept on clinching and just kept on clinching, and Harvey Doc just kept on waving it off as a fucking slip. He just kept on waving it off. You know I'm knocking this motherfucking noodle loose. He clenching because he not trying to fall on his fucking face. You know this ain't no fucking slip. Fuck, he clenching me. He won't let go, Harvey. He won't let go. All right, man, come on, let go, man. Harvey Doc pulling all his fucking muscles trying to separate Devin Haney. Let me go. Let me go, man. Take a point. Get yourself together, nigga. Take a point. One. You saved Devin Haney's life. Round 7, Devin almost went to heaven. Harvey Doc is an angel, and he's been in a lot of bloodbaths. A famous bloodbath, in fact. Not just the Tim Zufondora bloodbath, but he also refereed the Earl Spence and the Terrence Crawford bloodbath. You know, they seem to always put Harvey Doc into bloodbath fights. And you was in the bloodbath fight that night, and you understood the assignment. And Harvey, I salute you, because it's always the referee's discretion. You hear me? So that was your discretion. To save a life, to give a man a chance to not see 2 Ryan Garcias as he was doing, but can focus and get his mind right so he can see 1 Garcia. That's what I think happened. That's what I know happened, because I done been hit like that before, where I seen 2 motherfuckers. And you wrap up so you can get your mind right. If somebody break it up, you can still get your mind right. And you proceed to fight again. Because that's what happens when you hit someone in their head. You have a skull on your head to protect your brain. Your brain is not meant to be rocked or smashed against the skull. When that happens, by being so fragile, you have experiences that is not healthy. Sometimes you see double. Sometimes at the end of these guys' career, they mumble against, something like. Sometimes they can't play with their grandchildren. Some can, but hey, you gotta pay these boys, man. So, you know, with Shakur, who we fight next, I don't know. They trying to make him seem like he a duck now, huh? Like he something on Netflix. Is that the case? I think the nigga went on Twitter saying that was all lies. Nobody sent him any paperwork. Now, who do you believe? Because like backtracking and lying is 2 things. Like, can you backtrack that statement? Like, how can you backtrack? That'll be a lie if they sent you paperwork, and then you'll be a duck, Shakur. So if they sent you some work and you lying and you put yourself out there saying they cap and don't believe the hype, and then they produce it, you know, just like the TMZ video, there it go. You a duck, nigga. Like, of course they're gonna say 147 no rehydration clause. But man, you know, in my mind, I'm stupid. I'm like, go. You know, pull a Ryan Garcia on them niggas, man. You know, don't make 147, blow up to 150. You know, do your thing. You know, they won't expect you to do nothing so devious, will they? Because I remember Devin say, I don't think he should have took the fight. You know, the least I'm gonna blow up is 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to trick people all along, man. You always trying to put the trick down, man. You know, that's why they call you the tactic king. You know, your father has great tactics. You know, we made the video called Tactics. But y'all have great tactics. You say if Shakur fights him, they will turn and say he going backwards. Yeah, Devin has to get that back, no way around it. Hey, Devin got a lot of fights he needs to fight. Devin has a plethora of fights that he needs to fight. But, you know, you needed to fight Rolly, really. You put him on the list. You needed to fight Boots when he offered 152. You said no, 147. You said 147 like you couldn't make 154. That's what's crazy to the Devin Haney fan. This nigga said no to 152. Like, wow. Like, you're not going down like you're trying to make it seem like it's hard to do for Shakur right now. We talking about going up to a weight that, you know what I'm saying, you'll probably be more comfortable at, if you ask me. Because I think you can fight at 60. I'm just telling you some real shit. You and Boots. Straight up. 160. Pharaoh, what's the business? Man, you seen that Big Baby fight, man? Big Baby looking crazy. You know, he had the spray paint on his head. You know, he tried to trick everybody, but you know, we see that little spray paint. You understand me? But he just holding on till he can get him a payday. That's what I feel like. You get that Deontay Wilder fight, man. That's a big bag, fella. You know what I'm saying? Two low gas tank type fellas in there slugging it out, man. Who gonna get caught and who gonna get knocked out? That's all that is. You know, any other boxer destroys Big Baby. A guy like Tyson Fury will destroy him. Usyk definitely. I got Dubois popping him. And, you know, I'm not too sure on this fella, Iatoma. You know, you got your hand too low like T.O. You a southpaw T.O. in the heavyweight body. You know, let me see. That would be a good fight. You know, a few people have popped Big Baby. I want to see Baby on Baby again. I think he can get some get back. Yeah, I love to see that. He went out on his shield. You know, I can't really knock him for that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, he did already pop his motherfucking ass off, man. Yeah, so yeah, he'll do him even more dirty now because I think Big Baby fell off. I think ever since that nigga got his wig peeled back, he really was just over with after that, man. Yo, Gag, you just too big. You ain't on your steroids no more. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's over with, man. Like, you gonna get yourself a payday. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get your bag, though, because, you know, really your celebrity went up when the nigga peeled your wig back. You lucky you didn't lose, though, because if you would have lost, that would have been funny as shit. But the nigga peeled your wig back and nigga split your cap, peeled your cap back, nigga, and you went on the interview tour. You know what I'm saying? With your wig peeled back. You know what I'm talking about? And you put your little spray paint on at night and put your little Floyd Mayweather implants in that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Thinking nigga don't see that shit. I don't miss nothing. You got the Floyd plugs, nigga. Floyd around that bitch thinking the nigga don't know them some plugs. You got all the bag, nigga. You can afford $100,000 a hair. Nigga, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got $100,000 per hair, nigga. I got about I had to get like about 100 hairs put in this spot right here. God damn, Floyd, you doing it like that? Yeah, I got the best hairs, man. Nigga, them pubic hairs, nigga. Them niggas tricked your ass. I'm like, yes, this is the finest hair, the best hair from Ethiopia. I got the Ethiopian shit right here, baby. No, yeah, it's some Ethiopian shit. So let me stop. Nigga, Floyd can't even brush that shit. You can't even get no waves, Floyd. That shit fucked up, Floyd. God damn, you know I'm gonna rank on you, man. I'm sorry. That shit look like a chill pack, nigga. You might as well come on home, man. Get back to the Michael Jordan look like us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got nice razors, nigga. You know, you shave that shit clean, nigga. And the hoes love to rub that shit, nigga. You put the sun, make the shit glisten, get it all one color, nigga. Over there faking and shit, wearing do-rags and shit. Black hoodies and shit. You niggas know you got a diamond in the back, sun rooftop. Digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gangster white wall. Y'all niggas got the gangster white wall. Them bitches clean as a whistle. Trying to put a dude. What you got? Waves on the side? You trying to get, you gonna wear a hat. Hold up. This is how they gonna wear their hat. Hold on. Jesus. Nigga had a hat. Hold up. Nigga had a hat like this, right? And on the side, nigga got waves and shit, nigga. I'm talking about, you think that nigga got a 360. Yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga hat just get boop. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Hey, hold up. A nigga will pop back out with a brand new hat. Like, yeah, them niggas hating on the nigga. Hey, these niggas be hat fishing like a mother lover, dog. Ooh, yeah, remember Floyd? Yeah, he was hot about that shit, boy. I got your hat. Jesus. Oh, shit. I forgot about that, boy. Yeah, he said, I got your hat. And nigga said, I got your hat. Boy, yeah. I was watching Twitter, man. It was a white boy. He had a hat on. He had the little curls sticking out the side of that bitch, talking to some female. Somebody walked up behind and snatched that shit. That nigga was fucked up. That nigga shit look like Hector Garcia shit, boy. Woo, boy. And he had a funny shaved head, man. He chased that nigga down, boy. I think that shit was rigged, though. But that nigga be doing content like that. He probably don't even give a fuck because his head fucked up. That'd be the whole meme. It'd be some ugly ass nigga like, let me go out here and trick these hoes, and then y'all film act like, you know what I'm saying, I'm embarrassed. Niggas don't be embarrassed. It's a prank era. Niggas risking their lives to go viral. You know what I'm saying? Same with you niggas on YouTube, man. Y'all be risking y'all lives, man. Like that girl that was on your page tonight, Frequency. You gotta start being careful. Well, y'all don't know how to talk. That's why I told you, homie, they don't know how to talk to women. You gotta know what kind of woman you talking to. You gotta always know who you talking to, man. You feel me? She came on that bitch letting y'all know she hood. And y'all niggas be talking to people don't even know who hood. Like it be a lot of guys on your show be faking like they hood. You understand? Then you know real recognize real. And then like I said today, man, everybody come on your show and just be roasting you, homie. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to regulate your show. You letting people run wild all in your house, disrespecting everybody at your house. That girl was terrorizing y'all, running from nigga to nigga, talking shit to each one of you niggas. You know, and I was laughing at the shit, but at the same time, like, damn, she gutter, and then you get back and forth with her, and she talking about, well, nigga, put your face on the camera, nigga, so I can see how you look if I ever seen you. Cause y'all definitely in the same area. And you acting like this gal, just like throughout the Bible. From the beginning of time, a woman has been the downfall of all man. And you know, niggas do dumb shit for females. And you around here cussing this gal out, talking crazy to her and shit for real, like she the different type of woman you don't want to do that with. Cause you know, a nigga will hear that shit, her nigga will hear that shit, her brother will hear that shit, a little YN will hear that shit, and probably know who you is, homie. And you telling people where you at. Like, you really ready for that type life, man. A lot of these guys be saying they gonna get a address up, right? And that's unhealthy. Even for the young lady. Like, you know, that nigga, you don't really know that nigga. You don't know too, what his name, Rich. He might be a killer. You know, he might be sending you to a booby trap. You know, you just a female, but I'm pretty sure these girls be riding with crews. You know, nowadays, man, these guys do keep the firearms, especially the studs, especially the studs. And you know, so you got to be careful out here. You know, they ready to crash out and don't care nothing about the penitentiary. I know this for a fact because my baby mama like that. You know, she trying to be nice now. You heard her call to me. I want to call and say good night. Yeah, you trying to change your life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just be careful out there, man. Like I tell you, when you see any old mother lover that comes home from doing a bid and it's a long bid, treat that man with respect because I tell you, every time I go to prison, man, when I was younger, I used to see the old niggas when I was young in that bitch, and they used to be in the church and all that shit. And I used to laugh at them niggas, man. I'm like, yeah, you old ass niggas, man. It's over with for y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Young niggas, man, y'all niggas old, nigga, y'all in the church and shit. But I had to be careful with that because some of them old niggas was killers. And them niggas just trying to change their life and trying, you know what I'm saying, to do the opposite of what got them into that shit for life. So you got a lot of niggas that do get out and then change their life, and people don't respect that. People don't respect that you trying to change your life and teach the kids to do the opposite of what you did. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I dedicate my page for. I don't glorify nothing gangster. I just let you niggas know that these niggas is not gangster. And it take one to know one, homie. Nigga, we do community work in the community, right, with the kids. So me, myself, and I took it upon myself to show all of the people. I got on their community page because we did strength and conditioning for the Noonan Outlaws. I let everybody know what my criminal record was. And I showed them I had a long one. You know, it started back from the DDC days, from juvenile, all the way up to my current situation when I got out of the federal penitentiary, which, you know, spanned for a long time. So, but all of my charges is what I wanted to show them. I wanted to show them I had no PDF files and none of that there, but I'm a career criminal. And it's up to you if you want me to help your children. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be an activist and someone that can teach. Like, how can you tell someone to stop smoking cigarettes if you never smoked a cigarette before? Of course, you understand that you did the data and the knowledge, but you don't know how hard it is to quit, nigga, because you never puffed one. So you can't judge everybody, you know what I'm saying, unless you've been through it. And I done been through it, man. So same with boxing, nigga, you know. Sometimes when you a child, you get forced to watch certain things, and I'm one of them children. Certain things I had to watch. Boxing, it was Sugar Ray Leonard at the time. When I was a youth, my uncles really looked up to that type of style of fighting. So those are the boxers that I had to watch when I was a youth. And, you know, as I got older, you know, and they came out with, you know what I'm saying, different boxers, like Mike Tyson, man, that was my guy. You know, because I was a young nigga and I thought that was the best, you know, until just like what happened, man, in each decade, it's going to happen again. You know, these guys that are so-called invincible get popped, you know, and when you get popped like that, you got to respect it because he ain't just get popped by Buster. He got popped by a few more Hall of Famers. And, you know, the nigga didn't duck no wreck, gave rematches and some more shit. Went to the penitentiary, got out, came thumping. You know, respect the resume. Resumes do matter. Resumes do matter for all the YouTubers out there talking about resume, schmesume. You know, they do matter. And you guys got mad at Roy Jones for critiquing Floyd Mayweather's resume, but That's Roy Jones. You know, so if Roy Jones can critique Floyd Mayweather's resume, why can't I critique Devin Haney's resume? Niggas critique Shakur Stevenson's resume. I definitely critique Tank Davis. It's time for us to critique this nigga shit, right? So I know that's right, because where you want to start? I know you don't want to start in Mexico. So I know you don't want to start in Mexico, because I remember the rumor. Well, get your dog ass up out of here then, because you don't like to talk about the rumors, right? If them rumors happened again, because you know they said, you know what they said, man, you had got popped back down there in Mexico's part of the town, man. You paid your way up out of there, to rub that, get that up off your record there, fella. Now we can't prove that, can we? But that rumor should have never came out. Why did that rumor come out? They was hating, nigga, dumbass nigga. I know that's right. Don't let it happen again, but it did. And then I look at the patterns. I like to say that like that, patterns. I looked at the patterns and they just look funny to me. You know me, man, they call me a black racist. Why they call me a black racist? Well, maybe because it's say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Burn, burn, burn. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Burn, burn, burn. And I know how we was bred, homie. And that's what y'all fail to realize. We was bred to be the best. They stopped that slavery shit and they needed more slaves. And they needed strong ones. And they needed fast ones. They needed pretty ones to fuck on too. I really wish they'd make a movie about all the slave farms. I mean, the breeding farms. Niggas, it was a famous slave, man. He was so fertile. They used to rent them out from plantation to plantation, man. And they'll line the gals up. And whatever girl they wanted to hit, they'll bend over and you don't even know who you're hitting. It's just an ass sticking out, right? Like a glory hole. And that's what he used to do. He used to go impregnate all the gals out there, all the wenches. And the man had over hundreds and hundreds of children. You know what I'm saying? Probably more. He broke the record of, from county to county. And that's just who they made him for. You feel me? He probably had another whole family and all that. I need to do more research on him, but he wasn't the only one. Niggas don't even watch the movie Roots and know that Chicken George was a product of a slave owner, but he thought he was special because he knew that his master was his daddy, but he was making money off of him, and yeah, nigga, you can fight these roosters real good, boy. You my son, yeah, get this money, help me get this money, yeah, man, but guess what? Daddy got about 40 more children throughout the whole goddamn county. He fucking all the slave bitches. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't the only boy I got. So when you hear motherfuckers like, man, you got family in Chicago? And you be like, no, man, you got a twin. I'm telling you, that's where it's from. And we bred to be the best, nigga. We already got that African blood in us, nigga. And you done bred us from what you feel like to survive the weathers and the storms for your financial pleasures. Well, hell, man, you pay us. You know what I'm saying? Super nigga. So when you get these guys like these black boxers, man, they got what you call a standard. And it's to the point where now, I think thanks to Floyd, if you lose, you're through. Floyd, you made it to the point, but see, the reason they critique his resume is because he fought a whole bunch of Mexicans. And that's what Roy Jones was saying. And you're going to get guys like Blue Blood like, that's outrageous. That's outrageous. You know, and then they'll look at Terrence Crawford's resume and they'll be like, he beat up Earl Spence and, you know what I'm saying? And who, you know, they fought some black fighters and all that, but the meat of the nigga resume was a bunch of Migos. Same as Sugar Ray Robinson. That's what Shakur was trying to say. He don't know how to talk. It don't matter how you say it, it's the facts. You know, you fought Jake LaMotta about 6 times. You know, them guys like Charlie Burley, they got iced out. Charlie Burley always used to say, man, I wish I got a shot. They iced him out. You know, he wouldn't change his manager. He's sticking with his peoples. You want him to get the other kind and not his brother kind, man. You know, they icing guys out like that. You know, that man was the best, you know, at that time. And Sugar Ray knew it. Them niggas ain't fucking with the murderers, bro. And that's a sad fact that it's been happening. Niggas not fighting other niggas. You know, black on black fights don't sell. It's been like that. You know, that's an excuse. Black on black fights don't sell. That's what Floyd say too. Nigga, Jack Johnson said the same damn thing. You ain't know that? You know, he fought black fighters, but once he got knocked out by that white boy in San Francisco, and they went to jail because it was illegal to fight in San Fran, come to find out the man was a bare knuckle champion. And he was teaching them shit when they was in the cell together. You know, and he came out and only fought the white boys after that. Nigga, you got a mouthful of gold teeth, you fucking all the white girls, and you're knocking these boys out with a jab. Just laughing every time you hit them. Sticking them, you know, beating them for 20, 30 rounds, you know. But you wouldn't fight no niggas. And you got your claim to fame with the fight of the century, man, you know, but they made laws about you on some pimping because you was doing your thing with the white ladies. But you know, y'all wouldn't fight no niggas, man. Niggas like Winky Wright, well, that was definitely supposed to be made, Floyd. You definitely was supposed to fight Winky, bro. Now, I can understand, you know, say you went on and fought Mosley. Yeah. But same with Pacquiao, man. You know, y'all pulling Rocky Marciano tactics. You know, that weight game, like, look at the Floyd, I mean, not the Floyd, the Earl Spence and the Terrence Crawford, all that weight in the fight. That's why I respect Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins and guys like James Toney, Winky Wright, you know what I'm saying, Felix Trinidad. Them motherfuckers mixed it up when they was young, man, they prime. They didn't give a fuck. You know, when you in your prime and you mix it up, it's a different fight. It's always time to fight again, you know. You get guys, and you don't really see no fights like Hagler Hearns no more, where it's two great fighters. You ain't even mad the nigga got knocked out. And you gonna remember that fight forever. From round one to that nigga drop. You know what I'm saying? How would you react if your favorite fighter get dropped like Hearns got dropped, nigga? You gonna still fuck with him, right? Because that's what everybody's supposed to do, but not no more. So, me personally, I like Fundora. I still think Boots can beat him. I am not really mad at Suleiman. I just know that I wouldn't have used that word coward. I would have used a different word. I'd have been like, Terrence Crawford, you smart. You know what I'm saying? You enjoying your children, you in retirement. You already let it be known you need $100 million if you want to come back. I wouldn't have called him a coward. I would have called him smart. What would you have called Terrence Crawford? Because whether you like it or not, if you a real boxing fan, you want to see him fight right now. You want him in the mix right now, nigga. You can't be selfish and keep that fake ass unbiased talk and that respect shit. I get that we fight fans, man. We bloodthirsty, we barbershop ass niggas, spit on the concrete, drink your beer, go out there, bitch, do some pull-ups on the motherfucking light pole ass niggas. We the same motherfuckers talking about some, well, who you think will win between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali? Fantasy fights just when it ain't shit to talk about. You know, so someone like Terrence Crawford, of course, I want to see him come back. But the people that root for Terrence Crawford don't want him to come back and fight Boots for some reason. And I know it be premeditated. I know it's premeditated. I know niggas always say he ain't did shit because Terrence Crawford say he ain't proved himself. But you had Blue Blood and BLK Prime slide up on Bozy trying to make a fight. Y'all said there wasn't nobody checking for Boots back in the days, but Earl Spence at the Castillo Clayton fight ringside watching that boy. For what? Who the fuck is Boots, right? Y'all say a lot of hateful shit, right? Like, if you're a real boxing fan, what do you look for in a fighter? Someone with a great jab, power, speed. You know what I'm saying? That's Boots. Can knock you out, can outbox you, can switch from orthodox to southpaw, special effects, slow motion punches, no look punches. You understand me? Calling everybody out, trying to fight everybody, if you ask me. I don't know. What you want? I ain't seen the man get in no trouble. I ain't seen him weeble wobble. I ain't seen him touch the canvas. I ain't seen him do a slip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen the referee say, no, there wasn't no knockdown. No. I ain't hear nobody saying, boo, man, that nigga got knocked down. That motherfucker ain't slipped. I ain't never seen that. I ain't even never seen, you almost got knocked down. I ain't even never seen that from Boots. All I've seen was this nigga trying to fight Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Virgil Ortiz, Devin Haney. He ain't try to fight Devin. He didn't try to fight Devin. Devin tried to fight him. Which one is it? It can only be one. It can only be one. It can only be one. Which one is it? So I like to go over this. So you bought the bottle of beer at 11. Then you said you bought the bottle of beer. It's the same scenario. No, you done fucked up. So I'm 1+1 type of guy, right? I start chronologically on everything. You know, I'm the one that says, fuck Virgil Ortiz. Y'all remember when you niggas said y'all needed about 4 years to fight Boots. That's the first duck ever. So we're going to leave it there. You don't need 4 years to fight a man. But with, you know, this Devin situation, like, I remember the Ryan Garcia fight. You ain't hearing me. I remember that Ryan Garcia fight, nigga. Y'all don't remember it. Y'all don't remember the fight. That's what y'all tell me. That fight didn't happen. But I remember that he was taking a whole bunch of punches, nigga. He was taking a lot of punches, man, whether that man was on dope or not. That's what happened, nigga. And when you take punches like that, you need time off. Y'all niggas took so much time off that you gave Brian Norman Sr. a chance to become the new Bill Haney. That's what people were calling him. Yep. And then when you came back to 144. Why? Because I had to get the cobwebs out, right? Oh, no. You had to ease up to 147, right? You wasn't right. You wasn't ready for 147, huh? Not right then, right? Because I knew that Boots was up there at 147 when you was fighting at 144, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then you was listening just like we was listening, just like we was making YouTube videos. You was watching their YouTube videos, listening to your mind, hearing Boots in the ring after certain fights, talking about, yeah, I might need to. One more fight, son. One more fight. He's ass out there. That motherfucker been at 147 for how long? Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to make that weight no more. He ain't got that special drink. Do we? No, nigga. So he said, no, I can't come to 47, but what about 152? He was with that, right? You were not with 152. So fuck it, right? We just brushed that shit under the rug because you be like, okay, at least Devin tried to fight him at 147. Now, is that corrupt or is that righteous? Of course, you're going to say it's righteous. That's like Carlito's Way. The nigga was thirsty. He walked into the pool hall. He like, you want something to drink? He like, yeah. He like, go back there and get you something to drink. And he looked down and he like, man, I don't see nothing in here. He like, yeah, man, just stick your hand down in there. So he stick his hand down in the ice water. He's reaching. He's like, man, ain't nothing in here. Man, yeah, dig a little deeper. Just a little bit deep. His dumb ass keeps sticking his hand down there, reaching. Not knowing it's a booby trap. Trap them I did. Them I fire, them I pop, them I killed the brother. You know, reaching his hand down there in some water. Let me get off that subject, man. Y'all gonna have me around this motherfucker going crazy. Let me get this shit off my page, man. Well, yeah, man. Oh, Shocky, you gotta do a demonstration on Raymond Ford to get a fight with Shakur. Like, it can't be a war. You think it can be a war and he still get a fight with Shakur? Like, all the options that Shakur got, what would you really do if you had his shoes on? You got opportunities at Zuffa. Does old Shocky come to Zuffa? Like, is he that big of a name for them to want to pay for a fight? It's really up to them. It's really up to who Turkey wants to see fight, really, because Zuffa is Turkey. I think, Shakur wants to be undisputed. I do think he wants to fight Abdullah Mason. And for that to happen, he has to go to 35. I hear the people saying go to 40, Shakur. Don't go to 35, Shakur. Go to 40. Why? Why y'all don't want that man to go to 35 and 40? Why? What's the deep down reason why? Tell the truth, man. Come over here and repent your sins. You don't want that nigga to be great. You don't want him to dominate 2 divisions. Fuck 47 right now. Just dominate 35 and 40. They're going to have to put that into the record books. If you take all the belts from Raymond Mutataya and Abdullah Mason, that'll be great. The fact that y'all downplaying T.O. to the highest is terrible. But he took that belt. That was great. Hey, man, I wanted to see Antoine Russell, Gary, that is. But he's not ready for Shakur. Why can't you understand that? That's respect. You know, save the best for last. That's his mind state. That's how I'm looking at it. So forget about Gary. I'm pretty sure he'll fight if Shakur calls him out, right? Well, why not take a fight, you know what I'm saying, with someone else that has a belt while you get yourself together at 40? And if not, then fight O'Shaquie if these niggas don't want to fight, because you know he sniffing up your tail trying to get himself some mail. About to get himself sent to hell. Nigga, you got to beat Raymond first. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think he can do it, but I don't think it's going to be easy. I think he's going to struggle. I think he's going to try to use his length, and Raymond going to get in there. Get in there. Yeah. I think O'Shaquie going to probably dominate the first half of the fight with the distance. And the second half, Raymond gonna come on strong. Like a little tank, a little bulldog. Probably clip him. And if that happens, you ain't gonna get no motherfucking Shakur fight, nigga. You not knocking Raymond Ford out. I'm not going for that. You ain't knocking no Cool Boy out, nigga Conceição out. When you got robbed, nigga, the second fight looked worse. Like, nigga, you losing to all kind of Migos. You finna fight a nigga, another nigga, a nigga that ain't wearing Timberland boots in his fight. And you got to give it to him now. He be in there with the gym with Shakur now, so you know Shakur probably, you know, they in their game planning on O'Shaquie. You already know their game planning. They teaming up like the Avengers. What y'all call them, the actor squad. He getting all the help he can get. I hope it's a great fight though. Because I always wanted O'Shaquie to fight Shakur, though. Ever since Lamont Roach did that to Tank, I made a video saying these 130-pounders coming up here wrecking with you niggas. I say, there you go, Shakur. Since this nigga fought a 130-pounder, you need to fight you. Go on to fight O'Shaquie. I've been made that video. You say I'm going from Raymond Ford, facts, O'Shaquie obviously lost the second one against, yeah. Yeah, man, you lost that shit for real, in my eye. You know, they felt bad for you, bro. They did rob you in the first one. You did way better in the first one, right? Yeah, you did way better in the first one, so yeah, they robbed you, bro. Let me see who. Man, let me see this video right quick. I forgot I got my Twitter on. Yeah, they robbed that boy the first fight, but when the second fight came back, like, you should have been knowing already, you know, you familiar with him. You should have knew what to do. But back to Devin Haney ass, nigga. You know, I ain't finna get up out. I can't stop it, nigga. You can't see that, can you? Let me put that shit back up there. Yeah, man, I remember this. You officially informed the WBC that you gonna move up and challenge Regis Prograde, bro. Not defend versus Shakur Stevenson. However, he's requested to retain his WBC lightweight world title. Shakur's team want him stripped. Like, nigga, why wouldn't I? Nigga, like, that's some sucker shit, homie. And niggas ain't gonna call that, bro. But I will. You know, these moves that I've been seeing this nigga make throughout the years is real suspect. And like I told y'all, nigga, y'all talking about that he should have did this and he should have did that, man. Listen, bro, look at the team he got. You think them niggas going for that there? Nah, the WBC have now granted Devin Haney an extension until next Thursday, July 27th, to decide if his next fight will be a defense of his undisputed lightweight world title versus Shakur Stevenson, or if he will move up to challenge Regis Prograde for his WBC lightweight world title. Now, what fight y'all would have rather seen? Because I know me personally, I already knew he was going to beat the shit out of Regis, bro. How many of y'all thought Regis had a chance against Devin Haney? Even moving up. I mean, it's fair. You know, he moving up and way, he fighting at Rougarou. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can hate on the fight, but man, nigga knew his boxing skills was way. But I even went on what's Hardcore Boxing News channel. He from DC. And I sought the super chat to him, man. I was like, yo, Regis, is your cardio A1 first? And number two, do you think that by Devin moving up to 140, his power has increased? Oh man, he hurry up and answered the cardio question. He was like, yeah, my cardio good, but as far as that power, yeah, man. See, you know who he was working with. I was like, this nigga's scared. Yeah, nigga, we know who he was working with, Victor Conte, nigga. Yeah, he's like, yeah, so you just can't increase power like that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like that, then we got to see after the fight. I was like, oh, man, this nigga scared as mother. We cemetery scared, so I already knew he was going to get beat up. But, man, let's go Regis. You know what I'm saying? You the Ruru, man. That shit trash, man. Like Blunt Sports, nigga, you tried to make it seem like I was wrong for not liking Josh Taylor, but nigga, everybody know me. Nigga, I don't really look too highly on Lomachenko like that. You know, because I know his styles make fights, nigga, and I know he got a style that can dominate a lot of fighters, but not certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he gave Devin hell, but a guy like Shakur Stevenson would dissect Lomachenko. Excuse me. And he knows it, you know. You know, that guy Bob Arum knew it. You know, Bill Haney knew it. Like, why would you ever tell Shakur Stevenson, man, all you got to do is go to Bob Arum and tell him to move Lomachenko out the way and we'll fight you? Right. So you mean to tell me I can go to Bob Arum and say, hey, Bob, fuck your best boy, move me out the way, move him out the way and let me get that money with Devin? Negro, please. So they gave you a deadline, right? And you don't like that type of shit. You was a boss. You got the DHP shit, man. You can do what the fuck you want to do. You got to fight no motherfucker Shakur for undisputed at 135, nigga. Y'all act like Shakur Stevenson wasn't trying to get undisputed a long time ago. It's what I'm trying to figure out is like, ain't Kambosos a duck? Y'all don't like that fact? Y'all don't even like facts no more, and we living in a world of AI, and I can't do my AI no more. My dog say, man, I'm going too far with the AI. And everybody, you know what I'm saying? I got to do AI. Niggas don't like real shit no more, bro. All right, think about it. Niggas been stopping like real shit. You know, ever since the afros and braids went out of style, man, when women had the naturals, you understand me? And they had the afros and braids, the afro puffs and shit. You seen the girls' hair naturally, they was long and strong. But now, man, please, you got to have the lace front. You got to have it fried, dyed, and laid to the side. I definitely need that. It's all a hat. It's all fake. It's all a facade. It's all a disguise. It's a costume covering up your natural beauty. So with the WBC ruling that you must now decide your next fight defense, what do? You move up and fight Regis? All right. Yay, another great accomplishment. Oh, he beat Josh Taylor, didn't he? Yay. You know what I'm saying? You got to shout out them guys from over the pond too, man. You know, I know I make fun of you guys and I talk bad about a lot of UK fighters, but I don't really understand why y'all don't get my mind right now. Like, the facts are the facts. Y'all come over to America to fight the American fighters to prove yourself. You do this to test yourself. You want to see how good you are. Fighters like Conor Ben and these guys over there are good to them. They love any type of boxing match you can put on TV. It does not matter. As long as these guys can take a punch and throw a punch, they're great. You know, they watch boxing 24/7 if they can. They don't really call people bums unless they're going against America. And they got synchronized songs that they sing like Sweet Caroline that piss off the Americans when they fight over there. Same as Australia, all of these guys, man, you know, that's why the African American promoters, like, you know, and guys like the PBC love the fighters that have a country behind them. And when you got a son that you already rich, you know, he told Floyd Mayweather he was driving foreigns before boxing. And, you know, if you got a son and you already done moved to Nevada and you bringing your son to the Mayweather gym, nigga, you rubbing elbows with the rich niggas because you's a rich nigga and you can talk to the rich niggas however you wants to talk to. You can get under Floyd's wing. I got my son here, Star. I pay you to train him, nigga. I'll give you $100,000 right now, nigga. That ain't shit, nigga. What the fuck is $100,000? Hey, man, go get that, man. Go get that money, nigga. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit, nigga, get this little shit, nigga. Shit, train my son, nigga. Shit, well, who you got, your father, or you gonna be in here, man? Hey, senior. Yeah, get him right. Let me soak up some game. You know, understand me? Let me soak up this game. Let me stay in this Mayweather gym as long as I can. What you say? You say you want my son. You say you want him to sign a contract. No. You got Tank. You won't get me. He got a father. And he's smarter than that, you know, but you soak all the game up that Floyd gave, that Roger Mayweather, God Mr. Dead gave, that Floyd Mayweather Sr. gave to you, man, you know, and Tank Davis, the doghouse sparring days, man, you know, you went in there and you got a lot of knowledge. Little Mexico days, man, you got a lot of game, you know. So we know you got skills. You know, we know you got skills, but you didn't just soak up the skills, brother. You soaked up the game because your daddy is the player, right? Ryan Garcia say, man, you a pimp, man. You try to get me some girls. Yeah, that's what the players do, man. They soak up the game. They sit back and they soak up the game. You know, you soaked up that game, Bill, from that camp. You did a strategic move by moving out of the ghetto, so-called, and when moved your children, your family to Nevada. See, so having that Florida ain't that where his gym at, family? Get your son up in there and get that game. But the game, as far as the business side of the game, though, you know, you gonna follow Floyd's pattern like these boxers follow Floyd's pattern, nigga. Teofimo Lopez tried to follow the pattern until he got his back put against the wall. Then he had to fight Shakur. But you a better player. You got more pizzazz, more game. You can stretch the game out a little bit longer. But let me tell you, man, 2027 is the year of that. Yep. But you got the game from Floyd, man. You know, you fight look what the fighters they put in front of Tank throughout his whole career. Before he started beefing with Floyd and had to fight for the Freedom Belt and the Juneteenth belt. And you know what Floyd put on that Frank Martin fight day? He put up this. Hold on. You see, y'all be missing it, homie. I don't miss shit. He put that up right there on his Twitter to this day. To this day, he got that shit up on his page, nigga. He said, and on top of the tweet, it say, "This should be the fight." That's all he posted. This should be the fight. That's what Floyd posted, still up on his page to this day, nigga. You just gotta go way down and find it. It's down there. I had went and looked the other month to see if it was still there. It's there. Yeah, nigga, he said, since you beefing and shit for real, nigga, this should be the fight, but we was saving your ass, nigga. Keeping these guys away from you, nigga. Well, why did Floyd Mayweather say this should be the fight? Why would Floyd put that on his page, his Twitter page? Oh, he don't run his page. He okays everything. He knows. If don't nobody know, Floyd know. Bob Arum know. Them guys know. Y'all don't want to know. Shout out to the young lady that was on Frequency Fly, but baby, you know what I'm saying, man? We got to see it. And, you know, he can be soft all he want to. They used to call Muhammad Ali soft. You know that, right? Look what he did to Sonny Liston. They said he was going to die against Sonny Liston, and they said he was going to die against George Foreman. Look what happened. You understand me? So a lot of times I wanted to make videos about you guys, like even with Fundura, you look at people's size, because in real life, you'll see a big guy and be fearful and reach for your firearm. You know, you'll see someone big and think you can't whoop them, not knowing that I know a lot of big, sloppy, goofy, can't use their own weight ass niggas that I done had fights with and whooped them easily before. Because it's not about size. Size ain't shit. It's about smarts. It's about knowing what the fuck to do to survive. If you are a survivor, you are always going to think you can win any situation, nigga. Don't you know there is no man alive that can really scare me? Only Jesus. Jesus? Well, I'm ready to die, and that's why they call me Part Twice. And people know how I got my nickname. You know what I'm saying? But I made it my nickname because I almost died twice. Well, I did die twice. But my friends gave me my nickname Part Twice because they say I was like the cartoon character or the Batman character, Two-Face. Because I always keep me a smile on my face. I try to. But just because I'm smiling don't mean I'm not mad. And that's why they call me that. But, you know, we grow older and we try to suppress that Two-Face. A lot of people think they're not Two-Face, but they are. You got to control your wicked. It's a yin, it's a yang. Don't think you're all good. Everybody has wicked in them. You have to control it. What I try to control the most is my mouth, and because I have a real, what you call it, I wear my emotions on my sleeve sometimes, man. You know, I have no nonsense attitude. I have a don't let you get away with nothing type of attitude. I'm always catching slick shit type of guy, man, you know, and I need to stop doing that, but I can't help myself. So when I hear you guys on YouTube, man, y'all just be caping for all this unrighteousness, you know, I can't help myself, especially when I know you know that shit ain't right. And it's like gaslight central everywhere. And it just really pisses me off knowing the type of guy that I am and how I was raised. But this man wanted this fight, and I'm trying to figure out why ain't nobody making certain type of videos about this, because it's a big deal, because it's something that's been happening for a long time. You know, you can't call it a duck. That's why they say conspiracy. You can't call it a duck because, you know what I'm saying, he ain't did shit. He ain't fought nobody. Now, Blue Blood, man, you the first one that said when them niggas was shooting you down about Custio Clayton. When they was shooting you down about Custio Clayton, what the hell did you say? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Anytime somebody fighting somebody that you don't like, you want to downplay the fighter and call them trash. But now, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Everything in boxing subject to change, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything in boxing subject to change, man. You know, the people that Boots fighting right now ain't really like that, man. You know, according to you, man, you know, you need to step it up and get some competition, man. But you, in that fight right there, when you called that fight, boy, you was so, I'm talking about, man, you were amazed. You was like, man, I'm telling you, man, the same thing he doing in the ring, he be doing in sparring. I'm telling you, it ain't no different. And then you ask somebody that was standing on the side of you. He was like, man, you was there. Didn't you? Ain't it same thing in sparring? It's same thing in the ring, ain't it? When you getting validation from niggas telling motherfuckers like these slow motion punches and these things, these no look punches, man, of course he's doing that in sparring. So if you're practicing those type of things in sparring, there's no telling what he's going to do against Sander. And you know it's true. You know that he's going to go in there and dominate Sander Sayes. So now here we go. Oh, you better be scared, Boots. You better be scared, Boots. Trembling in your boots, nigga. You going to blow up to 180. I wish that mother lover would blow up to 180. You already got a motherfucking Porky Pig face at the press conference when he said your head was too big and he ain't going to miss. I believe him. Hey, Blue, remember that Custio Clayton fight? Repeat as far as them jabs in the first 2-3 rounds. Yeah, he gonna double them and triple them and double them to the solar flex. He gonna throw so many different variations of jab at that big ass head, man, just to prove that he can't miss. You know, I'm a dumbass nigga. Sometimes my mind think like that. I know that's what I would do if I had and possessed the powers that Jerron Bruce Ennis has, the skills that he had. You know, if I can use him in a video game, that's what I'd do if I said some shit like that. Shit, if I had a video game with Jerron Boots in it right now and I could put Xander's eyes in front of me, I'll replay that clip. Man, that head, man, I can't miss. I'm telling you. I'll get the video game and bloop, pop, and another jab, pop, pop, double jab, pop, pop, solar flex jab, pop, pop. That's how Blue sounded when he was calling that Custio Clayton fight. And another one, and another jab, and another double jab, and another double jab to the solar flex, and another jab, and another double jab. That's all you kept hearing that nigga say until that nigga said overhand right. Oop, he out of there. Like a Prince song, nigga. Cause 2000 party, oops, out of time. And tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Yeah, nigga. Nigga was in that motherfucker partying like it was 1999, nigga, about Boots. What he said? What he say? Nigga sent the super chat talking about some, yeah, boy. Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford need to go on and fight and get the fuck up out of 47, boy. What you say? What you say? Oh, what you say? You better hurry up and get up out of 47. I'm talking about, man, you know, that usually get a nigga blocked when you talk bad about Terrence Crawford now. What you say? What you said? Got that super chat talking about who you picking, Terrence Crawford or Boots. What you say, nigga? Oh, right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking Boots. I mean, you asked me who I was picking, I said Boots. I mean, you know. Right now, Terrence Crawford, he's showing signs of slippage. Slippage? Nigga, you smoking. He done got better. You know, Father Time really, you know, y'all niggas need to start doing your Google search. Father Time ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you can go on Google and find somewhere where it say Father Time ain't shit, man. You know, you find all kind of bullshit on the internet nowadays. Yeah, man, you know, that Father Time, just because he's older now don't mean he slipped any more than what he was slipping when you seen that he was slipping. And man, you know, I be hearing all the slick Shakur hate from these so-called unbiased YouTube channels, man. I hear all the Jerron Boots in his hate from these so-called unbiased YouTube channels, man. I want to know why. Why? These are the best two fighters in boxing right now. You know, these guys are calling out everybody. One guy's knocking out everybody. One guy can't be touched. Like a ghost. Since Frank Martin really ain't shit no more, Shakur, you need to take that nigga name. That's what Shakur Stevenson started jacking niggas for their names. You understand me? Out the blue. As soon as he fight motherfucking Raymond Mutataya. Coming to the ring, Shakur, the ghost, Stevenson. Nigga be like, what the fuck? Yeah, nigga. What the fuck? Nigga coming to the ring, Shakur, the dream, Stevenson. What the fuck? You niggas will get sick with pneumonia if he do that shit. Oh, you niggas will have a conniption fit if that nigga will come into the ring with Shakur the Dream. Yeah, you niggas will go crazy, nigga. You start pulling out your beard hairs and your nose hairs. Yes, you would, nigga. You'll have a fucking marathon hating. Mad as hell, that nigga dare disrespect the name of Lord Haney, nigga. What's that prayer? Tell Joseph Jackson and his funk ass brother to come over here and sing that prayer. Because them niggas the only ones that know the whole prayer. Them niggas got a Hanos clan prayer, man, for Devin Haney, nigga. I was like, man, what the fuck the prayer is? I can't tell you that. I'm like, what, nigga? Scare ass nigga, man. You don't want to, man. We trying to do a documentary on the Hanos clan, man. Go deep. We want to get somebody to infiltrate y'all niggas at the LGBT meetings, nigga, and try to get some footage with the little glasses, the meta glasses and shit, nigga. Trying to get this prayer.
Right, Crawford? You know you don't messed up, right? To get this money. Now you listen to me and follow my directions. Yeah. We're gonna squeeze the towel. You hear me? Squeeze the towel. All we can get out of Tank Davis.
What about Shakur eventually? We're gonna have to.
Please. We ain't never gonna fight no Shakur. Get out of here with that stuff.
Yeah. Pray for my son. Give yourselves a round of applause for him. Now, who wants to lead the prayer for my son, Devin the Dream?
I, Joseph Jackson, sir, will do it. I, Lord. Hey, wait a minute.
Lord Haney, we need you. Lord Haney, we need you to save us. We are one. I'm praying.
We are one.
Devin, oh Lord Haney, we need you. Lord Haney, we need you to save us. We are one. I'm praying.
I'm trying. Y'all trying to hurt my baby. Y'all know we want to fight Tank. Tank don't like rude boys.
You like me?
I hate you.
Did that like
It's all about the money game with me. Only in America, shit don't stop till the casket drop. Where that money at? It's all about the money game with me.
You know you done messed up, right? You know you done messed up, right, Crawford? You know you done messed up, right?
I live life day by day.
I don't went AI crazy.
Live life day by day. Please, oh, please, oh, please, don't take my. I live life by day. Please, oh, please don't take.
Thanks for coming to Root Exposure, but I just got one question. Who out of all boxers do you want to fight the most? Hit that like button for me.
Crawford.
You want to fight again?
No, I need $100 million to come back to boxing.
You want payday? I know that.
You better know.
Come with me, Crawford. I have great announcement. Hold my hand. All right, let's go. Everybody, I have a great announcement. The best fight the best. I want Terrence Crawford to fight none other than the best against the best. Fight who?
Fight none other than Boots for $100 million. Fight who?
Who?
Crawford.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game, Mike. Check your girl, not me.
Living in a world so cold, man, you know, the truth hurts out here. And, you know, I like hurting people. Get that money any way you can get it, man. You know, Xander, you know you done fucked up, right? You know, this man finna do a demonstration on you, and these guys behind the scene know what's about to happen. They planning, plotting, strategizing, man. They keeping fighters safe, you know. Guys like Virgil going through litigation right now. Tank Davis going through trouble. If he get in there with Shakur Stevenson, he'll be destroyed. The same as Devin the Dream Haney.
Now, who wants to lead the prayer for my son, Devin the Dream Haney?
I, Joseph Jackson, sir, will do it. I, Lord. Hey, wait a minute.
Lord Haney, we need you. Lord Haney, we need you to save us. We are one. I'm crying.
We are one.
Devin, oh Lord Haney, we need you. Lord Haney, we need you to save us. We are one. I'm crying.
I'm crying. Y'all trying to hurt my baby. Y'all know we want to fight Tank. You'll pop a copyright strike for this one. Tank don't like rude boys.
You like me?
I hate you.
Did that like
It's all about the money game with me.
Yeah, nigga.
I live life.
Wait till I get that shit down packed, nigga. I'm finna have that shit rolling with AI. Y'all talking about I'm doing too much AI shit. You ain't seen nothing yet, boy. I just got the app, nigga. I'm trying to figure it out. You know, I'm a dumbass nigga. I'm like Blue Blood when he first got that goddamn that soundboard. Boy, that nigga was like a kid at the can. That nigga was like, wah, wah, wah. That nigga was sound effect crazy, nigga. Shit. Niggas used to get mad at him to my God damn, Blue. Nigga. Blue, you was hitting that motherfucker on the regular, nigga. I was happy about that shit, cause nigga, I like that dumbass shit. That's the type of shit that make me laugh, nigga. Make pussy niggas mad. Niggas be getting frustrated. I be laughing at that shit. Like, if you see somebody mad one day, like, and they mad, and they tossing shit and breaking shit, I'm the type of nigga that'll laugh at that shit. Like, if I seen a fight and I see a nigga get beat up, I'm gonna laugh at that nigga face after that fight, man. Because if it's lumped up, that type of shit be funny to me, man. I'm sorry. Like, if you fall and bust your head and then you get up and you all right, nigga, you gonna get laughed at, nigga. Shit, I got hit by a car in front of my homeboy. Them niggas still laughing at me to this day about that shit. Talking about I flipped in the air, look like super nigga. Yeah, nigga gonna laugh at you, boy. Nigga be mad at me for making my jokes and having my type of fun. This what pleases me. I like to have fun and laugh, man. Why I can't be that type of guy? Y'all want me to be serious all the time, nigga. I go to comedy clubs, nigga. I take the ladies to the comedy club, nigga. I don't be going to where a whole bunch of niggas, I go where the laughed at. You understand me? And the fun times at, man. Niggas want to have fun. You want to watch boxing and have fun, man. You know, you go somewhere, you go to a little spot to watch a fight. You don't want to go to nothing wretched. You want to go somewhere where you can be comfortable and smile and have fun, not have to worry about pulling your strap out. You know, you want to be at ease. You know. So hey, I expect these fighters to get in there. We got Zuffa coming up, recruiting boys. These niggas over there thinking shit is sweet, but it's big bank take little bank, like I've been telling y'all. And you ain't gonna be able to stop that shit, bro. That shit gonna come whether you like it or not. That shit gonna be there. Whoever got the bag is gonna be there, because nigga, America is a capitalist state. They want the money. You over there trying to get these guys out of here. How you gonna get the money out of here? These guys are going to stay here for a long time, as long as they spending that money and paying these taxes. You know, and what you gonna do about it? You gonna cry? You gonna wish these niggas gone? You gonna wish downfall on niggas trying to make money? Because that's all it is, man. You hoping another avenue of revenue disappears for a lot of these boxers, basically. You looking for fairness. There's never been fairness in boxing. You telling Bob Arum to be righteous all of a sudden now in court? No, nigga. It's the same white boy that said keep all the black boxers. For real, because he had the no black fighter rule when he started Top Rank in 72. So what is you talking about, nigga? Listen to nothing Bob Arum say. He was alive back in the days when they used to have public hangings. You went to an Ivy League school and you're of Jewish descent. You think this mother lover was playing when he said he don't know how to talk to the black boxers? You know why? Because back in the days, you was able to call the black boxers boy. You can't do that no more. The pimping that he do is vicious, but you do fight over there on Top Rank. You ain't gonna be doing all that, you know what I'm saying, unless you a special boy. But other than that, man, Bob gonna make some legendary fights, you know. You boys gonna fight for what you're worth, though, boy. Oh, Top Rank, nigga. Get you on free TV, ESPN's my friend. You know. But nowadays, it's looking like, you know, he's playing it smart. Bob Arum's very smart. Why? It's come from smart money, man. Like I said, you went to Ivy League school, man. You was what he was, a prosecutor. I think he was putting people in prison and shit. Then you got yourself an opportunity. I don't know how you got an opportunity to promote Muhammad Ali, but I think that was your first fighter. And man, you know, you went skyrocket after that shit, man. You know, you got your little Top Rank thing, man, going, man, you know, privileged. You know, but it's those days that I'm worried about, man, you know, those 50s and 60s when you was a young man. And you know, when you young and you in your teens and you going to college, man, you know, even younger than that, you know what I'm saying? You fall in with your peers and your crowd at the time, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You see the young niggas sagging their jeans and shit, man. You know, everybody did that shit when they was young because they followed the crowd. You feel me? In that era, you know what I'm talking about? You had mothers like mine, like, make sure you pull your pants up, ooh, but you get outside, you pull them down a little more because you want to fit in, right? But it is what it is. You know, these guys grew up in that era, nigga, where you walk by and ain't nothing to see a little lynching or two. Yeah, man, how old this man get, man? This man almost a century. You hear me, man? So I just be wondering how old they was and, I mean, what year it was when they was in their adolescence. You know, that's what molds you because you are who raised you. So if you was like that in your adolescence, that means you were like that in your childhood. And if you were like that in your childhood, it's because your family was like that. And there's nothing you can do about what Bob Arum thinks about us and how he runs his business. You understand me? And how he gonna protect his boy and how he gonna put him over Muhammad Ali verbally. So he's smart. There's nothing you can say about Bob Arum because, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is with him. He don't give a flying fuck what anybody thinks. Especially at that age, man. You older you get, the least you care about what people think about you, homie, because you done spent all your life defending yourself about shit niggas been hating on you about. It's to the point like, man, fuck that shit. Don't even mean nothing, nigga. Them niggas some haters. You know, even when you older like me, man, I'm still a player, man. Like, I'm gonna keep taking care of myself, man, until the casket drop, right? But you get the young niggas hating on the old niggas when the old niggas trying to help the young niggas nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you win or you can't win for losing. Like, even when a nigga try to give you respect nowadays, these niggas, man, like, fuck that. I don't want it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove a point like the ladies. Like, they'll never let go. Just like I never let go, the ladies really never let go. Yeah, man, you cheat on her and 10 years later, she'll remind you of it if you do something suspicious. Yeah, nigga, so these niggas on YouTube, man, y'all gotta wake up and understand that you need to start listening to yourself after these shows. Because y'all be sounding crazy, saying real crazy stuff, man. As far as like boxing, y'all not really talking boxing, homie. Think about it. It's a whole bunch of hate shows, bro. I ain't really seen no breakdowns on your shows. Like, as far as like stopping the film and showing you guys certain things, I don't be seeing that, bro. I be wanting to see that shit. I like to watch fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I understand that niggas don't want to be wrong. But where you get that from? Where you get the need to be so fucking right all the goddamn time for? A lot of you niggas need to start watching Kevin Samuels. I ain't talking about the ladies. You niggas need to watch Kevin Samuels because you're a victim of your mom. You know, I almost was a victim of my mother, but my mother was a strong woman and she understood that a woman can't raise no boy to be a man. She can only raise him to be an adult and teach him the things that she likes in a man, you know, dress him how she likes him to wear, clothes that she likes men to wear. You understand? Feed him food that she likes to eat and feed her man. You know, so when these niggas grow up like that, if you don't have a mother like mine, they're like, damn, hold on. Let me send this nigga to his daddy to stay because he getting his temper like me. You know, a woman can get away with murder for real, man. And, you know, they get out here and, you know, we raised as youth and you can't hit no girl, man. That's a girl. So, you know, they be hitting people and, you know, cussing people out. And, you know, you see the videos. Well, my mother was like, you know, I'm not finna have this young nigga without no male supervision or try to raise him. And she sent me to Chicago not knowing that Chicago wasn't like when she was over there. You know, I got caught up because my daddy was a free spirit, man. He like, go out, go on, handle your business, go outside, man, make some friends. Can't make friends in this neighborhood. Pops, this terror town. You understand me? So I made friends. But it was all with good intentions, man, as far as my family. But it's true. You know, you need male around males when you're a child because it shows what type of males you had around you, if any, if you did have a father in your household. So that goes to Jonathan Jackson and Joseph Jackson, man. I tried to salute you pussy niggas when you came on my show and you told me you had a 2-parent household. You know, and I'm all about that. And that's what my How to Be a Man video in 30 days is really all about. If you listen to it, it's for the fatherless children all over the world. And people that got daddies, man, Man, y'all should do better, man, because it's looking like a lot of these fathers that's raising these niggas now that still pussy niggas, y'all wasn't wearing the motherfucking pants in y'all household. Your children sink that shit and probably seen your mammy housing you pussy niggas all their life. I ain't never seen that shit from my father, man. Because it's a motto, even on my mama's side of the family, man. If you from my family, if you from the Washington or the Myers family, man, we gonna all say the same thing. Dick run the house. Don't no pussy run no household over here. You hear me? Dick run the house over here, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you make $100,000 a year. And so I'm gonna do my job that God gave me, and you just do your job that God gave you. But a lot of people tear them pages out the Bible. So, you know, these new age thinkers, man, you know, you don't want no fucked up dude. You want an old school dude, but you living in a new school world. All that shit different now. You bitches get attention so much now that a nigga will compliment you and you'll turn your nose up because you got 100,000 followers telling you that you're pretty every single day. And maybe not that many, but you got people in your DM in your box every single day. And I really feel for you niggas that got women that work at warehouses, homie. I'm just keeping it G. You know, you know, nigga, your gal is getting hollered at least 3 to 4 times every single day. I'm talking about full court press. Do you hear me? I'm talking about full court press. I'm talking about, man, let her be nice looking. I ain't even talking about pretty or bad or sexy. I'm just saying nice, you know, nice little, hey, how you doing? What's wrong? You all right? Yeah, I'm okay. You want me to get you something to drink? Nah, I'm okay. Now they got a new drink in the soda machine. Like, taste it. I don't care what you say. I'm finna buy it for you, huh? Taste it, huh? That's you. Oh, okay. Shit, nigga, every day just buttering her up, nigga, until you niggas fuck up at home. Jesus. Every day, man, niggas on your gal. I'm telling you. So leave me alone, nigga. I'm a dumbass nigga, man. I hurt your heart and tell you the truth. Now, where Boxing Hack at talking about he thinks Xander Zayas can beat Boots? Because I want to get some of your money, nigga. You over here wasting money, trolling and shit on niggas super chats and shit, nigga. We can make some real live bets. And that's a troll bet right there. You want to waste some money? Waste it with rude exposure, nigga. Bet me. You talking about some Xander Zayas can beat who? A possibility of what? Yeah, everybody got a puncher's chance, man. But Xander ain't known for knocking shit out like that. In fact, the opposite. That motherfucker known for dropping people. He'll drop you, but he ain't gonna stop you. For real. Not really. Not like Boots. Man, Boots gonna hurt you real bad. Lift you off your feet. Boots gonna embarrass you. You know? Boots trying to fight guys like Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, and shit like that, like Fundura and shit like that. And you telling me that this guy, he just really popped on the radar for real, because you guys weren't really checking for Xander over Fundura and Virgil and any other boxer up there at 54, bro. Now that Xander is about to fight Boots, you looking at all of Boots' flaws. And, you know, it just makes me want to give me a little job assignment to go look at Xander's flaws. Since you're not looking at his flaws, I'll look at them for you. You know, you can go over them yourself. I mean, it's a lot. You know, don't be acting like just Boots gonna have some flaws in the fight. Both fighters always have flaws. Who is the most vulnerable if they fall victim to the other person's falls, though. Somebody got to testify. You know, you can't come to court and not testify, man. You know, you gotta hold your hand up on the Bible, swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. I do. Oh, I say I don't. I ain't never seen nobody say I don't. Never. But, you know, some people say I do and still lie, so I don't know. Only God can judge me now. So I'm making me a chicken sandwich if you didn't know. But yeah, man, who think that though? Who think Boots can lose to Xander? Like how? Break that fight down for me. I want to get that bet. There's a lot of Latinos out there probably will bet me, but I want that bet from these niggas. I really don't even want no Latino money. I don't want none of the Latinos money, man. I want to bet you niggas, man. You know, y'all call that man a sellout when he went over there to spar with Canelo. I want y'all niggas money, man. The same nigga that called that nigga a sellout. I know y'all hoping that nigga get beat by Xander. Niggas be hating on the threats of Terrence Crawford, just like niggas hate on the threats of Tank Davis. Ain't that a bitch? That's what it's looking like to me. Nigga, toot your nose up the boot. For what? This nigga like a cartoon character, and y'all tooting y'all nose up at a cartoon character. You know for a fact this nigga finna come in this fight and try to stop Xander's ass. You know that, right? So if he don't stop Xander, what's gonna happen 12 rounds? Beating the shit out that man, telling you like a pinata. Punch placement. Who win that battle? Come on, man. So I guess Xander Zayas got better punch placement than a Jerome Business, right? Talk to me, man. Show you this motherfucking chicken sandwich, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I guess we gonna get a speed to motherfucking Xander too, huh? He got the speed over Boots, right? You know, speed is real deadly now. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna give Xander the jab battle. He gonna win the jab battle, even though Boots can go orthodox to southpaw, right? Gotta have that motherfucking Louisiana. This motherfucking bird sandwich, nigga. Y'all know I'm straight up hood, nigga. Get a bird sandwich, nigga. Chicken, fried chicken sandwich, nigga. Put it on 2 pieces of bread, nigga. Crispy. Yeah, nigga. Xander gonna fall victim, homie. I'm sorry, bet for the stoppage. That's what I'm betting. What the odds is on that fight? Nigga might have to put too much money on that bitch, man. I'm trying to catch a brother, not a sucker. Boxing Haggle, man, you crazy, man. I think you just be talking to be heard. You know, like I said, we seen what Xander do. We seen what Boots do. Compare them. Go ahead. I'll wait. I mean, you know, who's Xander fought? Man, Boots ain't fought nobody, man. Who the fuck Xander fought? For y'all to say this nigga skill set this good, man, his footwork that good, he this good, he that. Sosa? You talking about Sosa? Everything you say about Boots, I want you to say for Santa go. He get hit too much. Yeah, he do. Get hit by Boots. He ain't got hit by nobody like Boots. Come on. Let's talk about flaw for flaw. Or, you know, we can go punch for punch. You know, I love that punch placement, though. The way the man can throw punches from any angle. I'm trying to figure out what footing he gonna be on. It's too much to think about with Boots. You over here talking about you about to blow up the 180, trying to put fear in people hard. That shit ain't gonna do nothing but backfire if you get too big. So I don't believe you. I seen you working out. You ain't gonna blow up that big after the fight. Like I said, if you do, sorry for you. That's why Shakur said he don't care how much the nigga blow up after he go down to 144. Why he want him to go to 144? No rehydration. Nigga, you gonna have to work. You gonna have to, nigga, I'm gonna work, you gonna work. What's Shakur losing when he go up to 144? He ain't losing no speed. He ain't doing that. Like, all that precision, hand-eye coordination, that shit, don't that slow down when you gain weight? You lose a little timing because you got too much weight on you. Unless it's the wrong weight, you know. Unless he's real prolific and he can get up there and do the same things, man, when you gain weight. I think you lose and you gain in life. You know, y'all thinking that Devin Haney losing 3 pounds is going to hurt him so much and so significantly. So I'm thinking that gaining that extra 3 pounds at a weight that you never fought before will probably hurt you significantly, Shakur. I mean, it's a jab for jab, right? You niggas so concentrating on what Devin gonna lose, you ain't concentrating on what Shakur gonna lose. You concentrating on so many things about Boots' flaws, you ain't concentrating on nothing what Xander's flaws is. Over here worried about who Shakur gonna fight. Who the fuck Tank gonna fight, nigga? Who the fuck Devin finna fight, nigga? I know he ain't finna fight no fucking Richardson or no Conor Ben for a Zuffa belt. I don't think either one of them niggas on the list. And it ain't gonna be for no belt. I mean, you can't fight people that ain't got no belt unless it's Shakur because he on the list. You know? Y'all over there making up many lies. I think Shakur said it was cap that y'all said it was negotiations, right? That's terrible. Don't trick me. Don't trick me, pussy nigga. Y'all around here lying to people and shit, and people believing that shit. They're gonna call the man a duck. See, he don't want to fight. You know I'm gonna call the nigga a duck if that's true. So put the evidence out there. You can be like, oh boy, let's go tune in to Rude Exposure, call Shakur a duck. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? It'll disappoint me like, you know, when my daughter disappoint me. You know, she grown though. What I'm gonna do? If you do a crime and you get locked up, I ain't gonna do the time for you. That's your ass. Can't control your motherfucking self. So I don't know what to do with this shit, man. I know who else fighting? Bam about to fight. I thought he was fighting one of the Vargas brothers at first. I had to look. Hold up. You ain't no motherfucking Vargas brother, nigga. You just the Vargas. You should punish him. You want to fight him? You should have been want to fight anyway, man. That's gonna be a great fight. I got Bam though, for sure. Bam fuck around and drop Inoue, that's it. Inoue ain't gonna get up this time. Yeah, nigga, he got dropped before, but he got up and turned into the monster. But Bam drop you, I don't think he's getting up on that one. It'll be a great fight till you get dropped though. I think Bam will finish you if you do get up. Bam got that technique, man, where he can contort his body, right? And, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, throw a punch and be on the inside of him. You don't know what I'm saying, man. That shit crazy. He do it in a few fights. He contort his body, man, like on to the inside of you. And he throw a punch. I have to freeze that shit and clip that shit for you. But yeah, he nice. He got IQ. He just ain't no Mexican kung fu fighter. He got back foot, front foot, slippage, rolls, different punch combinations, punch selection. I'm big on punch selection. Punch placement, great. And eye coordination. A real daredevil. Like Shushu. Shushu a daredevil. He like to slip on the inside. Guys be throwing vicious power shots and shit, man. You know, dangerous living. That's an art form to do that. You know, slipping punches and by inches and shit like that, man. You know, I don't think Shushu could beat Inoue though. Nah. I think he'll get fucked up by Inoue, bro. They'll probably have to stop that fight. When you like to trade too much, nigga, you can't trade with that motherfucking crazy ass Japanese boy. Especially if he get you over there in Japan, you through. You know, wrap them hands up, boy. That's why I say when Bam say he'll fight in Japan, I'm like, yeah, he gonna wrap his hands, boy. That's why I say Inoue ain't gonna get up. Cause Bam gonna get to him first before Bam get caught clean by Inoue. As far as like a devastating punch, I think Bam will deliver it first. Yeah. But yeah, I like roasting Devin now, man, because you did Rolly wrong. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like Rolly. God damn, I want you to beat Rolly up. You know what I'm saying? And you around this bitch talking about you saving the PBC. You ain't saving shit with your pockets, nigga. That is what it is, man. But oh man, where's this motherfucking video, man? That's it. Oh yeah, that nigga old Shocky talking that shit. Hold on.
Bro, I told this to the last person.
I'm not him, nigga.
You
I'm not him. What the fuck is you talking about?
You gonna get the same
talking about the last person? I'm not him.
You ain't done shit in the sport talking like you woo, man. I'm gonna show you, bro. There's levels. You ain't ever been up here. I'm gonna show you,
nothing.
On me.
Not gonna show nothing.
Just make sure you pay your coaches after the fight. That's all.
You tripping?
What is you talking about, bro?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Make sure you pay them.
Hey man, look, you mind your business.
Don't go run from your coaches.
What are you talking about?
Don't be running from your coaches, man. Make sure you pay them after this ass.
Hey man, look.
May 30th, the Jersey ass is getting put down in Houston.
Look,
don't miss.
Y'all better be careful. This might be your last shot, homie. You better get right.
I already said you about to join TCS. I already said everybody, they need help anyway.
Hey.
They getting spanked right now.
Hey, they say a real champion don't become a champion till you defend your belt. You talking
That's
like
cool.
you done some shit in the sport. You
That's
didn't even
cool.
defend your title, bro. You lost it right out the real.
Everybody knew I was drained.
You came up to
Everybody knew I was
130.
drained.
Man, you came up to 130 talking all this big stuff, then go
And
fight
I've been trying to
guys
fight
that-
you
You
since.
fought 2 guys. Bro, you fought 2 guys that wasn't even in the top 20. And then you talking about you want to fight me. Bro, you going to go to the smoke. If I'm going to 35, I'm not
I
fighting
fought
no
whoever
bitch,
they
man. I'm
brought
going
to my
straight
table. I
the
fought
guys,
whoever
bro.
they brought
You
to
ain't
my
like
table.
that. Stop.
I fought whoever they
Hey,
brought
bro,
to my
you can
table.
push that narrative to everybody. Man,
I fought
know
whoever
the
they
real.
brought
You
to
not
my
like
table.
that. You want to smile every
never
time you see
said
me.
no-
You friendly. Man,
You
ain't
said
like
what?
that, bro? You ain't like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to punish you. I promise. May 3rd, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to have you.
You gonna have to show
your
me.
daddy,
Bro.
everybody over there.
You keep saying,
mad
can you
and
stop?
shit.
He gonna look like your daddy.
Doing all this talking.
Nah, I'm a
Damn. That nigga say he gonna show you, boy. Hey, Raymond, he talking cash money shit, nigga. What you gonna do? Barbecue a meal, dude. Cause I heard him say, Nick. Somebody was saying Nick Ball gave you hell. You know, I went back. You know what I'm saying? I remember that fight. I went back and watched it, and that's why I got you real up there. Like at what you at 25? And like why you got him so? Yeah, because of that. You know, I wanted you to get that get back on Nick Ball, rematch that boy and beat him. You know, but you Shakur boy though. That's what everybody don't like you about. You know, they call you little brother. You are, and that nigga Shakur just suck Oshaki on you. Well, he sucked you on Oshaki, I guess. But if you get beat up, you know you're gonna be expecting your brother or your big brother to avenge you, or is you gonna want yourself a rematch? Because I don't think Oshaki will give you a rematch if he beat you bad. So you're gonna have to go in this fight and give it this is a 35 fight, right? So, you know, we should see your full potential. Excuse me. I think you should go in there and try to hurt Oshaki. You know, leave it all in the ring, bro. Because I'm telling you, he fighting for Shakur. He want that bad. He gonna come in that bitch and try to use his attributes to the fullest. So, I mean, side to side, just, you know what I'm saying? Get in there some type of way, man, because he gonna try to stay on the outside on you. He gonna try to stick that jab in there all night on you. Just like Krishan Watt doing. Sticking you, just like he did in the Cool Boy. Now, if he beat the shit out of Raymond Ford, I definitely want to see the Shakur fight. But I know Shakur is not gonna want to fight him anyway. I'm pretty sure this nigga already got his fights planned out. Remember when Tank said, I already know the fights I'm gonna fight. He already knew who he was gonna fight. He was gonna get Lamont Roach and Jay Paul, and his ass was probably gonna be out of there. You know what I'm talking about? Chilling somewhere in the wind. You know what I'm talking about? Living the life. But it didn't go down like that. Everything happened for a reason. You know, it ain't just these main fighters we talking about in 35 though. You know, you got Herrera. You know, you got your boy, not Herrera. Yeah, Herrera. It's in the contract I kill you got. You know, the Afro Latino. You know, he'll be a nice little fight for somebody. I want to see him back in the mix. Who else you got at 135, man? You got a lot of fighters up there, up and coming too. You know, Abdullah Mason, man, you know, he kicking ass, but, you know, you fighting a guy like Cordina. You know, he came up from 132, but niggas, everybody hated Cordina when he was about to fight Shakur, so I would rather you fight somebody like Artem. You gonna fight one of them type of guys. You know, Edwin at 40 now, I think, with Zuffa. So we need to bring him back out. But at 35, man, you know, ain't Padley back and forth from 35 and 40? I don't know. Sam Noakes would be a great rematch for Abdullah Mason. You know, these guys that like Lamont Roach, they doing what Shakur doing. Like Lamont Roach really went from 30 to 35 to 40 real quick. Like, where are you at? Like, nobody wondering where he really at. He can go back to 35 and fight. You know, like Raymond Mutataya, of course. You know, that's somebody that wanted to fight Shakur a long time ago. The Top Rank was playing. Mad at Shakur. You know, that'll be a great fight. I mean, you know, you don't just have to fight Raymond Ford, Coach Shockey. You got a lot of fighters up there. Schofield, I think he is possessed and obsessed with Tank. Somebody need to pop him real quick. You know, somebody need to go out there and just go on and take one for the team, man. And pop that nigga for me, man. I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sick of the stretching, the getting sick. I'm sick of you getting sick. I'm sick of y'all getting injuries. Y'all need to get y'all shit together, man. But as far as like 40, you know, you got Hiroka, right? You know, who else up there? Like Antoine, he's not ready. Even if he was ready, I see him getting popped by Shakur. Because this nigga is like unpredictable as far as like boxing. You come from a boxing pedigree. You know, your brothers and your family tree is all boxing, man. You know, you go in there and try and get losses. And expect guys, you know what I'm saying, to take you serious, nigga. When you say shit like, oh, I'm gonna save Shakur for the last, man, you know what we looking at. You saving the best for last, so we're gonna leave it like that and go on to another fighter. Unless, you know what I'm saying, you go get yourself a Zuffa bag. You know, I remember when Shakur said he'd go to Zuffa for the bag. If they offering all that money, hell yeah, I'll go. Like, I know he want that money, so I'm pretty sure that that's gonna happen eventually. But if he trying to get 35 and, you know what I'm saying, get all them belts at 35, I'm probably sure he gonna wait. Like, if you know your money gonna be there, if you, like, say he had a talk with Turkey, you don't think these guys talk to Turkey? Like, yo, this is what I want to do. I want to fight Raymond Mutataya. I want to fight Abdullah Mason. I want to go undisputed at 135. If I can get them two fights right there, I'll sign a Zuffa. If I can get one of them fights, if I can get Abdullah Mason, I'll sign the Zuffa. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, you know, you might want to go undisputed like he tried to do with Devin Haney back in the day. You know, that's what I would want to do if I was a boxer. You know, but everybody's not a boxer, so everybody's worried about these niggas' paydays. So, you know, that's what I guess you got to do nowadays, right? You know, worry about their pockets. So, but I worry about what is ordered. Like, when you order shit, you supposed to respect it, right? Niggas don't respect the orders. I was against Shakur not paying the fees. Like, nigga, you been letting these people pimp on you for all these years. Now you get yourself some stardom in a bag and you don't want to pay. Because they raised the price, nigga. These motherfuckers, that's how they've been hustling for the longest time. Pimping mother lovers. Now all of a sudden you don't want to let them do their pimping. You know how long people been complaining about sanctioning fees? Why you think Floyd moved the way he moved. And move Tank the way he moved. Man, fuck them belts, nigga. But you see the paperwork, nigga. I got that and screenshot that straight off Google. You know, the word ordered and refused shouldn't be in there when you're talking about fighting. You know, November 9, 2022, the WBC ordered Isaac Cruz to face Stevenson in a lightweight title eliminator as Cruz refused to enter into negotiations. You know, straight out refused. Say, fuck you, WBC. You know, then they ordered Cepeda to face Shakur. It's the next highest ranked contender. Cepeda likewise passed on the fight, as did unified lightweight champion George Kambosos. You know, when you fighting ducks for undisputed, and I gotta respect that when I know that you ducked Shakur for undisputed because you knew that then he would be undisputed. Why? Because at that time, you said, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie. You get anything off on Shakur and sparring. It's like having a good day, brother. First, the gap was here. And you thought we was in there with Olympic Core. The way shit moving in the division, get 135 guy, got a fight that. Yeah, you ready to got a fight, brother. And that's what you did, sir. You wasted no time. You said, WBC, thank you for the extension, but no thank you at all. We already had a plan to fight Regis all along. How do I know that? Because I was sitting ringside at his fight, and even Regis said so. Man, they were sitting at my fight, and they seen I had a bad performance. They feel like they can do something against me. Because I seen Bill Haney at my fight. Yeah, he was watching you, scoping and hunting you. Nigga, scouting. Nigga, you scouting me? Oh, man. Okay. Nigga, hunting you, huh, nigga? You watching me? Like Earl was watching Boots when he was fighting Castillo Clayton. He was, let me see what this nigga working with. Oh. Now, if they like what they see and they like, oh, this nigga working with something, usually if they scared, they ain't gonna fight you. But if they like what they see and they be like, oh, and they feel like they can do something with you, usually they'll fight you. So I think Bill Haney went to that Regis fight and was like, oh, my son will beat the shit out of him. Let's fight him instead of Shakur, because at the time, he's the big nigga. He was better than Devin Haney at that time, right? For all the Devin Haney fans, I'm saying at that time. Are you happy? At that time, Shakur Stevenson was better than Devin Haney because his father said so on multiple occasions. And it would be crazy to give him an opportunity for undisputed and give him a bag as well. Please. If you want these belts, nigga, you's gonna have to take 25% of what is the question. I'm taking 25% of what, nigga? Because I don't want 25% of 25 pennies, nigga. You can't sell. And at that time, you know, that might have not been a good time for that fight to happen, but damn it, Shakur would have been goddamn undisputed. I can guarantee you. Because you ain't finna tell me that the triangle theory ain't in effect right now. What somebody break down that goddamn Shakur Stevenson versus Kambosos fight right now. Go ahead and use your imagination. Especially when you talking about a nigga that was, you know what I'm saying, talking about you get anything off of that nigga was beating the shit out of Devin Haney his whole life. So you think this motherfucker went in there and slaughtered Kambosos, nigga, for undisputed? So I think that You know, that's something that probably one of the nigga little dreams or something, getting the undisputed. And if you got some guys down there 35 that's saying that they'll fight him, I think you should take advantage of that because there's not too many people saying they'll fight Shakur or Boots. So once again, let me put this shit on here. Put this shit on here. Once again, my friend, Devin Haney reportedly now officially informed the WBC that he will move up and challenge Regis, not defend Shakur Stevenson. However, he requested to retain his WBC lightweight world title. You don't want to give that man a chance to be undisputed, man. So you sent something that you knew he was going to deny. Because y'all niggas talked before. Them niggas said it as goddamn self. Man, you got my number, man. You could have called me. Ain't that what you said, man? So I know for a fact you said that dumbass shit, man, because it was written and recorded. You understand me? So you say a lot of crazy things, Bill, and man, you got your people getting DDT'd off the top ropes and all kind of crazy shit, man. You need it like Blue. You know what I'm saying? You need the man phone number, BFTV, you got the man phone number. Y'all can be calling this man, asking him what's up. You know what I'm talking about? BFTV, you say, man, I know these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know these people, ask that nigga what's up. Say that nigga to give us the 411, a little information on the next move, man. Stop having us guessing like the PBC do. You know, they'll get a tank fight and stretch that shit out to about 3 months, and then they'll announce that shit by, you know what I'm saying, out the blue. Yeah, he finna fight this nigga right here. I'm like, God damn, how long it's gonna take you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's a tactic, I guess. I don't know. But either way it go, man, I'm waiting. Can't wait to see you at Zuffa now. I'm trying to figure out either Richardson, fucking Connor, or somebody that's gonna get drafted. Who the fuck they gonna draft the motherfucker fight you, man? I'm gonna pass that shit. Who they gonna draft to fight, man? You know, usually the fight fans say he only fight for belts. I'm pretty sure Richardson ain't gonna have no belts and Connor ain't gonna have no fucking belts. They gonna have to throw a belt in the middle of the ring and let them fight for it. That's what's gonna have to happen. They got to scrap and try to kill each other for a belt. And then you put the belt around your waist, right? That's when you like, okay, see, now this is my belt. First you got to fight for one, they got to give you one, right? Well, shit, don't get it then, fella. Waiting on that fight, man. Waiting on the Devin Haney fight, man. Devin the Dream Haney, man. You did Rolly wrong, boy. You know you supposed to fall beat up Rolly. And Rolly ain't nobody, right? You know, that bag shit, man. Y'all just be using that belt shit, man, for an excuse not to fight certain fighters, like Boots. Oh, he ain't got no belts at the time, nigga. Nigga, fucking, your boy ain't gonna have no goddamn belts. Nigga, Richardson, Connor, them niggas ain't gonna have no fucking belts. Shakur told you, fuck them belts, remember? He was like, man, we can make a bag without the belts. 144. Like, you was a fucking weight bully, nigga. Nigga, everybody know that, and then they trying to make it seem like Shakur a weight bully. That shit funny as hell to me. You know, you niggas will deflect and put a goddamn Stone Cold defense up so quick. Motherfuckers shoot a laser, y'all pull up a metal shield out of nowhere and make it bounce back. Shit, y'all pulling mirrors out your pocket. Yeah, man, like this nigga dominating 2 divisions already, if you ask me. Like, nigga, hurry up and get back in the ring, show these niggas. It don't really matter what weight, man. You got to get a stoppage. Your next fight, man, is another checklist, man. Once you get a stoppage, Then they're gonna say, oh man, you know, whoever you was fighting, they wasn't really like that. And you know how they did T.O., the same shit. They gonna do the Xander. They gonna try to make it seem like he's some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got beat by Boots. Shit crazy, man. How the hell you like, even Oscar told you niggas, there's no shame in losing to somebody like Shakur. He's great. when you fight guys like Tyson back in the day, Ali, you know, Tank even, you know, back in the days, man, you supposed to lose, bro. Niggas picking the rounds on Tank. You know, what round Tank gonna knock boy out? Probably by 6. Real early and shit, early night picks. You know, you supposed to lose. No shame in losing the Tank. Niggas turning the stars after they lose the Tank, nigga. That's what the Tank pages say. You get beat up by Tank, you turn into a celebrity, except for Frank Martin. And I guess you gotta have a draw. I mean, if you got a draw, you can't be a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What this nigga talking about? What the fuck is he talking? Bill, man, you over here capping again, man. This nigga here. Let me see what he talking about. Hold up.
Hey, you came to me before. You told me
if it's something that's on your heart and something on your mind, by all means, you know, set yourself free and just say what you're saying. Because I honestly, on God, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow. Hey, you came to me before. You told me out your mouth. You said if shit get too hot at a certain weight class, y'all gonna move out the way and go to a certain weight. You told me that.
Get too hot.
Oh, come on now.
Sir.
You said that.
Hey, sir. But what I'm saying is that we've gotten every belt inside our division, sir. I mean, and listen, let me just tell you this. It's hot as a motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Period. In or around the weight division. In or around with you, in or around any of them bad motherfuckers, whether it be whoever it is. I've never said you wasn't a hell. If it's a belt. So he has the crown. He's the king. Just like you said, hold on. You the baddest motherfucker, but he the king. So if the baddest motherfucker say, Lomachenko, move out the way in. You move out the way in all that. Nigga, how you think we gonna stop you from moving up the line?
Okay, so let's do it. I mean, let's do that. If that's the case, let's do that.
Absolutely.
I ain't know it worked that way. I just saw that I was the mandatory for the fight with Pitbull, and that's who was.
Yeah, all them niggas. Listen, all them niggas.
Well, I mean, that's y'all control. If you telling me right now, that y'all can move Lomachenko out the way and y'all want to fight me, we can do that.
I'm telling you that the Lomachenko didn't come. Lomachenko was the mandatory. You didn't come. It wasn't no mandatory.
But y'all built up a fight with Lomachenko.
Listen, and we can choose you. All you got to do is go tell Top Rank, move him out the way, you in the front. That's it. I'm telling you that the Lomachenko didn't come. Lomachenko was the mandatory. You didn't come. It wasn't no mandatory. Lomachenko didn't come. Lomachenko was the mandatory. You didn't come. It wasn't no mandatory. Lomachenko didn't come. Lomachenko was the mandatory. You didn't come. It wasn't no mandatory. Lomachenko, move out the way in. You move out the way in all that. Nigga, how you think we gonna stop him? So if the baddest motherfucker say, Lomachenko, move out the way in. You just like you said, hold on. You the baddest motherfucker, but he the king. So if the baddest motherfucker say,
what the fuck is the definition of the baddest motherfucker or a king? Like, I know the king got the bag and all that, you know, he got all the killers on his side, you know, usually a little fat mother lover or a little skinny little mother lover that can't move a goddamn inch. But, you know, the killers, man, the baddest motherfuckers, man, you know. Yeah, man, you distinguishing, man, things, man. I might be wrong, man. I just feel like at that time, man, you know, you knew better. And right to this day, you know better. So, man, you know better, Bill, man, you know, but how the hell is Shakur Stevenson gonna move Lomachenko out the way, nigga? You sound dumb. Do you hear me, man? But yo, I've been on this thing for a little too long, man. What, 3 hours and 39 minutes, man. Y'all hit that like button. I'll be back. Let me rest up and get in my little coffin right quick, and I'll come back live. Peace and more hair grip.
Not a fighter in boxing that's go in there and just walk through the shit that I'm doing.
Right.
It's impossible.
Right.
I done trained my whole life. I've been boxing my whole life. Ain't nobody just walking in there, hands up, and that shit ain't working. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Oshino found out the hard way.
No, not Oshino.
Oshino found out the hard way. You know, he found.
Oshino found out the hard way.
You know who we talking about.
I'm not gonna say Yoshino because it's better fighters than Yoshino out there, right? So any fighter, I'm saying this for any fighter, like any fighter in the world, you name them. They're not walking through anything that I'm just throwing. I don't care who you is, and if you is, you getting picked apart.
Right.
You getting picked apart. You walking to punches. But you give me a fighter like Edwin, right? Bring him part of my team. Let